Finally! Oh, how's everyone doing? Hold on, let me get this program full screen. There we go. Listen, I'm gonna get into the game so we don't have to listen to the music. Hello, little you. Welcome in. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I thought that I lost my job as a mod? What? If you don't want to be a mod anymore, you can just let me know. I'll get that sorted out. Streamer bot works again. Listen, I tested every command. All of them works now. If they don't work, I'm gonna cry. Oh, would you believe the hardest part about fixing streamer bot was getting the quotes to work? Did this thing where quotes show— oh god, they show up like every second. We gotta— hold on. Hold on. The quotes are showing up like every second. That's a bit too fast. Hold on. There it is. Let's increase the interval. Let's see. Normally it's 12. If we go 48, that's one quote per minute. Save. There we go. The quotes, yeah, some of them are disgusting. Oh. Here we are. Back with the Elden Ring shield only run. Last stream we beat— where's the Omega Souls? We beat the grafted dude who I always forget the name of, and Renala. But if we want to, we could go to the capital now. Extremely under-leveled for it. Oh. We need a lot to level. And also our shield is extremely not upgraded, so I'd like to get that fixed. I think that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna go and try and find a way to upgrade our shield. How do you feel? I feel pretty good. Yesterday, I got my 3rd dose of the COVID vaccine, actually. I got 2 doses, like, I got dose 1 and dose 2 as fast as I could. Then for dose 3, life just got in the way and I didn't get it until yesterday. Which is good, because I need that dose if I wanna get into Japan. Where I'm going on the 21st of March, which is less than a month from now. Oh, Jesus. I actually feel like pretty good from the vaccine, though. The first— when I took dose 1, I got— oh wait, we're supposed to talk to the warrior lady. Is she here, actually? Nah, she moved on. I took dose 1. Pfizer's. Might as well fight this guy. I didn't feel any, like, side effects. Only thing I felt was, slight— a very slight, dull pain in the arm where I got vaccinated. I didn't feel dizzy at all, no. Oh, I gotta remember how we fight with this thing. Then when I took dose 2, which was Moderna, I felt, fucked up. It only lasted for like 8 hours of pain. But there was a night where I just laid in bed, I couldn't sleep, and I was sweating and everything hurt. But that went away real quick. Oh, I completely forgot we got shield counters. Oh god! And then when I got this one, all I feel is a dull pain in my left arm. It hurts more than— oh god. Oh. I forgot how it feels like to use the shield. It's been a week since the last stream. I just feel like a dull pain in my left arm, and that's it. And then when I had my first dose of Pfizer, I felt dizzy. I need to be 10 minutes in the chair just trying to be okay. That was savage. Yeah, we got freaking murdered, dude. We were actually a bit too low level for this one. We're actually pretty under leveled, which is a problem I have in pretty much all of my Elden Ring playthroughs. Oh, there we go. What? He was too far away. See, the deal is Elden Ring has like a million tiny little dungeons and extra places you can... Oh, the backswing. You can go to, which I did on my first run, but on every run after that, I haven't done a single dungeon. Except sometimes to get crafting materials, which means I'm missing out on a lot of XP. Oh, he's faster. I think what I gotta learn is to only use the shield counter on the last hit in the string. You today you're gonna draw Boba's egg, right? I will say this, when the shield works, it is immensely satisfying. Just bonking someone with a gigantic piece of spiked wood feels really good. The problem is, most of the time you miss. Oh shit, did we have a bot? Wait, what was that a bot? Hold on, I didn't see the message. That might have been for the best. Yeah, that was a bot. Ban. All capital letters ban. Wait, you give us the... Hold on. Would you give us your hat now? Rhett, hello! Welcome in. Nah, she doesn't give us the hat yet. Unless we already got it. Okay, so that's what the boss said. Okay, okay. There we go. How you doing, Rhett? You at work right now, or what's happening? This is for Smithing Stone 1? Okay, hold on. Where do you go to get the... How is shield only going? It's pain. It is painful. The shield has no range and no hyper armor. But... Actually, no. I think this might be worse than bow only. Because bow only, you can stay at range, but this might be rose-tinted glasses. I'm off work till Saturday. Ah, nice, nice. Oh. By the way, congratulations on the cosplay stream. That was really good. What was I saying before Rhett showed up? What was I talking about before Rhett showed up? Oh yeah, I was asking you about the about Boba's egg. Oh no, I don't want to talk about the bot. I was asking about you were gonna draw the egg for Boba. I was on call with her when you guys were talking about the egg, and that was... Oh my, wait, hold on. It was a really funny conversation to only hear one side of, because she just kept saying things like, the shape of the egg, the shape of the egg, the shape of the egg, and I'm just on the other line like, what the hell is this lady talking about? Well, she suddenly started talking about eggs. And then she was like, I wonder what she means by lines. And I'm like, well, wow, who are you talking to? Okay. Smithing Stone. I do believe it is right here. There is a cave we go to. And in that cave, we fight 2 Chrysalians. And that's where we get the Allbear Smithing Stone. No, you know what? You know what? We can just go to this cave. Pick up the stuff. We can just go to this cave, pick up the stuff. Yo, Red, how do you feel about The Last of Us, actually? I haven't been able to catch any streams lately. Because the only things I've been doing, like, my entire schedule for, like, the past 2 weeks has either been preparing to move, or just, like, hanging out with Boba. I have no idea what's been going on in the streams. This has actually been the period of time where I've been able to catch, like, the most Drew Repo streams. It's the only one who's streaming when I have time to watch. About to get some breakfast. You can't just say that without saying what you're getting, though. You can't just say you're gonna get breakfast and then not say what you're gonna get, dude. Last of Us 2 is great so far. Nice. I tried to explain about the egg, but I know it can be sometimes complicated. It was really fun to listen to. There you go. How do you feel about The Last of Us 1? Very busy ladies, not too much time to hang out in streams. It was a while, because you streamed like yesterday or the day before, right? But before that, you hadn't streamed for like a week. I think. So I've been really busy. One was also amazing? Okay. I went to the capital, hung out with some friends. Hold on, how much damage is this? Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is blunt. Almost a week break? Damn, dude, but you're getting back into the swing of it! Oh, hell yeah, this counts as blunt damage. Oh! I've said this before, but when you get to do the big bonkus with the shield, it is extremely satisfying. The problem with the shield is you never get to do the big bonkus. It is very slow. Very slow and you don't get hyper armor. No, wait, there is one move the shield has that gives you hyper armor. Ah, but I forgot which one. No. Also, it's kind of funny. If you use a trusting weapon while blocking, it counts as you blocking. Wait, didn't transparent work? Wait, hold on. Redlegs redeemed transparent. Why aren't we transparent? Don't tell me that I tested all of this and all of them worked. Why didn't transparent work? No. There's so much work doing and setting this up again. It did for like 10 seconds. Okay, that's probably just the timer that's wrong. Hold on, where's transparent? Transparent. There we go. There was just a 0 missing in the timer. Let me give you a free transparent. There. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We forgot something with the transparent. Because transparent is also, hold on. Set source filter state. And the source is Freshno, right? It's just called Freshnos. No, it's not Freshno feet. Don't worry, the feet command is coming. It was a bit delayed. Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm stupid. Freshnos, transparent, color correction, visible. There we go. Now, the next time we do transparent, it's gonna work. I forgot a line of code. New level of transparent. I don't need feet command. Freshno feet is coming. It's just a surprising amount of work. Also, I am... this might not be a surprise, but doing the Freshno feet command is not high on my list. Listen, it's pretty much just the stupid command. But it's feet instead of a weird drawing. Oh, the dog. There it is. There it is. There's the stupid. Just remember that, but imagine it's my feet instead. Oh, it bounced off. Yes. One thing you might not know about this game is the guard counter has a weakness. And that is that with this shield, the guard counter is so slow that sometimes enemies can hit your shield, bounce off, and attack again before the guard counter, like, goes off. I can block a hit the counter button, and the animation is so slow that the enemy smacks me before I get to finish my attack. Like, it's slower than their recovery plus attack. Remember the redeem Melon and the side story of it? Wait, isn't this where you drop off halfway down? I might be on the other side. Here we go. Well, it was perfect timer that won a Melina mode. So I gave him Melina mode. Now, of course, this is a classic situation of be careful what you wish for. Because this is most definitely not the way he wanted it. As admitted to by himself. But we still have Melina mode, and we gotta live with it. Why didn't Melina mode work? Wait, why didn't Melina mode work? No! What? I tested all of them! It worked during testing! No, 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 no! F? Yeah, F. Okay, make the green fresno visible. Yeah. Oh god! I alt-tab. Oh, I'm playing this via the OBS window. Because the game hasn't loaded on my end. Oh. Was not paying attention. The only reason I knew I was being attacked was that my controller started vibrating. We gotta fix Melina mode. It worked when I tested it like 2 days ago though. It worked during testing. Okay, I'm gonna kill all the dudes, then we're gonna take a look at it. And I'm gonna do a free Melina mode for you. Ah! But yeah, that never gets unsatisfying. You also wanna drop off halfway through this one? Yeah, there are things you want up top. Oh? Sweden didn't work. Wait, what the fuck? I tested Sweden like 2 minutes before the stream started. Also, I think the game crashed. I think the game crashed. The sound is playing, but the game doesn't do it. What the fuck is happening today? What the hell is going on? Elden Ring is not responding, but you best believe it's crap time. Listen, first of all, let's see why Melina mode didn't work. Play. Oh wait, shit, is that just because this one doesn't work? Hold on. No, that one should work. Okay, Melina mode, where the hell is you? Oh, fuck, it's got an hour-long cooldown. Oh, yeah, we're gonna wait. Hold on. Where's Sweden? There's Sweden. No, no, you don't need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. But I am confused, because this worked like half an hour ago. Well, that was like 40 minutes ago. I tested all. I went on my Discord, I went on Twitter, and I said, hey, I'm going live in half an hour. And then I was like, I should test like every command one more time. And I did, and it worked. Hold on. Save. Sweden. Redeem. Wait, it did. It's playing Sweden. It says it's playing Sweden right now. We gotta studio mode this shit. Hold on. What the fuck? Why doesn't the command do anything? Yeah, that's good. Uh-huh. What? The command doesn't do what it's supposed to do? Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Hold on. I think I got a quick fix for this. We're gonna hit up StreamerBot. We are gonna hit up bot. StreamerBot is already running? I don't think it is. There it is. We're gonna hit up StreamerBot. We're gonna open it again. I am 1,000,000,000% sure that LGBT command works. Because it worked the last time we did this. We go here. We hit the LGBT. Where's the LGBT? We hit the pride. Pride works? Why the fuck doesn't Sweden work? It's the same command. It's the same command. Like the code is identical except for the P and... Oh, is it identical? LGBT flag? Yeah. Swedish flag? Hold on. Where's LGBT? There's LGBT. Bro, the code is the same. It just talks about a different PNG. And that PNG still exists. Okay, listen. We might just have needed to restart StreamerBot. Hopefully, when the LGBT flag is finished its timer, it's gonna be Swedish. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna cry, because I had to rewrite all my code. And that was a lot of work. And I tested it and it worked. And then I did no changes and now it doesn't work. I'm booting Elden Ring, by the way. It's coming back. Luckily, I got some chocolate milk. Yeah, Freshno's sad. This is messed up, dude. That's what I'm gonna be looking like. Oh. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, come on. I've always loved that FromSoft, every time their games crash, they go like, hey, idiot. Don't force shut off your game, dude. I'm like, bro, this was your idea. Yeah, where did it put us? Put us back here, okay. Oh, this was before I got gobsmacked. This was before they smacked me for being AFK. There we go. Okay, and then we wanna jump on here. Oh my god, I thought it crashed again. Oh my god, I thought it crashed again. Does the game decide to crash? Why do game gotta be like that? Oh my god, when it froze for like a second, I thought it crashed again. Okay, let's speed up the troll. Speed up the troll, get some upgrade materials, get this shield going. There's the big boy. There is the large man. And since we can't counterattack, we do the bonk! And then we bonk again! Oh, this guy doesn't bleed, I think. Pretty sure this man does not bleed! Oh god. No, 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 don't attack! Oh god. Also, this shield does not have 100% physical damage reduction. I would have been so embarrassed if this boy killed me. There we go. This shield only has like a 97% physical. This is the medallion! This isn't where you get the... This isn't where you get the crafting materials. Oh. Either way, we should have picked up enough to upgrade the sword. Torbjorn in times of darkness? Oh. Okay. That should be enough crafting materials to get one more level. Then we gotta worry about Smithing Stone 2. If that's not where you get the first level of the... Oh no, I talked about this earlier. It's the cave in Liurnia. I just got mind flooded by the technical issues. Oh my god, we got so many. Here we go. That was fast. It was more complicated with the other one. You talking about the troll fight? The troll fight is... we're over leveled for the troll fight. Okay, let's see. It's like right here is the dungeon. Yes, yes? Okay. Yeah, no, that troll is meant to be fought at like level 10. We're at level 40 something. Wait, how are we doing on souls? Only 4k! We need 13 to level. Should have seen the fight against the, Seen the fight against the big nerd lady. Big Mama Super. Sweden works! Yes, we just needed to restart streamer bot. Yes! Yeah. Do the quotes work? I can't really look at my OBS while playing. Sverige works. I'm happy? Hell yeah. That's what the flags are supposed to do. Here it is. This is 2 keys, okay. Nice. Go in here, fight some Crystallians. We got Sweden mode. If you had told me that I would be this happy from having me represent the Swedish flag. Hold on, let me start this entire sentence over again. If you had told me before I started streaming that I would be this happy to be colored like the Swedish flag, I would have called you a liar. Oh, we stunned the rat. Bonk! Yeah! I'm gonna make coffee. It's a little cold. Yeah. Get some coffee going. I actually have a story about coffee. I went to the store about like a month ago, month and a half, and they had a sale on Monster Energy drinks. So I bought a lot of them because I think they taste really good. And I drank one Monster Energy drink every day for like 2 weeks. Because the sale just kept going. Like the sale never went away. Now what that did was it gave me caffeine-induced headaches. Oh my god, there's so many of them. It's giving me caffeine-induced headaches, so I decided to quit drinking caffeine. Ah. Oh, but then when I went to the capital, I did the thing I always do in the capital. I went to the main central train station. Oh my goodness, there's one back here. And I, on instinct, without thinking about it, ordered a Starbucks coffee. And I had the same revelation I always have when I drink Starbucks coffee. The first, like, 20% of a Starbucks coffee is really good. And the rest of... I only drink iced coffee, by the way. The first 20% of it is really good. But then you get to, like, how do I say this? Like, when you buy the... Oh my god. These guys don't give up. When you buy the coffee... it's like semi... Part of it's liquid, part of it is like more icy. The part that is liquid when you buy it tastes like heaven, but then you get to the part that's just icy and it's not good. You try to suck it through the straw, it just destroys the straw. Doesn't taste good, impossible to actually... We didn't hit any of them! Doesn't taste good, impossible to actually slurp it. Come on, hit me with your book. And deaf to nerds. Whew. And it's just a terrible drinking experience. Hold on, where do we go in here? Is this where we go? So whenever I drink a Starbucks coffee, it's really good. For like the first 20% of it. Now, what does this message say? Grass? Likely liar. No, there was grass. I only really enjoy the first, like, 20% of the Starbucks coffee. Yet, every time I see a Starbucks, I'm like, I really like Starbucks coffee. I should go drink some more. But it works? Yeah, no, it's effective marketing. I still buy it, even though I know only, like, 20% of the coffee will be enjoyable. Oh, it's the Giga Nerd. Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't know he had that powerful of an attack. No, 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 no! You're slapping me with knowledge. What I'm trying to say is, Starbucks coffee isn't good, but I still buy it. Okay, just you and me, big boy. That hammer is too large! Oh, God, of course he has hyper armor on the hammer, but I don't have it on the guard counter. Okay, show me what you got. Ooh, done the bonk? Yeah, clean 300? Never done before. Oh, that's nice. I think up there is only like magic stuff, so you're just gonna go straight to the boss. It's Chrysalians. Oh god, we used all our healing. It's Chrysalians, and this is a blunt weapon, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is also post-nerf. We're just gonna bait the melee one towards us, then we're gonna run over and bully the ranged man. Oh god. Okay. We just need to stagger him. Hey, speaking of. Okay, his shield is broken. These guys have insane damage resistance until they get staggered. Really didn't want the camera to snap behind me. I wanted it to snap towards the boss, dude. So considering this is blunt damage, it doesn't really matter that we broke the shield. Oh, Spear Boy's just watching. He's just watching us kill his brother. He doesn't care. I actually didn't know you could freeze these boys. Oh, we didn't have enough stamp for the guard counter. Come on, dude. Stun lock. 250. And this is gonna be 208. What do we do from behind? Ah, that was with the freeze. There we go. There we go. This is not where you get the... This is not where you get the smithing ballstone thing? Where the hell do you get the infinite smithing stone too? I'm back with coffee? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, could you do me a favor actually? Could you look up where you get the ball bearing that lets you have infinite smithing stones level 2? It should be called like Stone Peddler's ball bearing or something like that. There's level 1 of them. Because this is where you get a crossbow, right? Crescent crossbow? I think that's what it's called. No, this is where you get Terra Magica, right? Yeah, it's Terra Magica. I remember this. I remember this from the Magic run. Okay, is it over here then? I think that might be it. I think that might be it. It is someplace in Liurnia where you get it. We're gonna need a lot of smithing stones level 2s. The good thing about this run is that you only really ever use one shield. They did nerf the Tree Sentinel shield. So you can't have like infinite, you know, machine gun mode via self-damage. Ring Bell Bearing? I think it's called Stone Peddler's Ball Bearing or something like that. Listen, I was talking earlier about us not doing enough dungeons and being under-leveled, so we might as well go and do some. We might as well go and do some dungeons. I think it's called Stone Peddler's Ball Bearing. And it's the level 1. Is that what it's called though? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Ball Bearing. All of them are called that. Okay. Where is this cave, dude? Also, we still haven't heard anything about Elden Ring DLC. I guarantee you there's gonna be Elden Ring DLC, but I'm kind of surprised we haven't heard anything. Gravity Stone Peddler's Ball Bearing? No, a Smithing Stone Peddler, I believe it is called. Smithing Stone Peddler's Ball Bearing, I think it is. Where's Ah, okay. Further ahead. Oh, that's right. There is one of the crab coliseums here, or mausoleums. There it is. I always forget about this one. I always forget about that one. Smithing Stone Miners. Yes, that's the one. Yes, that's it. That is the stone. Thank you. Where's that located? Because I always forget where they are. Listen, if you ever use the elevator in the mines, you're missing out. Cracked crystal. We don't need cracked crystal. We're not allowed to use the weapons you can make from that. Should we do a consumables only run? I think that's gonna be even worse than shield only. Drop by the Crystallian boss at the end of Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel? Isn't that where we just were? Oh, that was Academy Crystal K. I think this is Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Wait, hold on. Can't we check that? Yes, this is it. Okay, thanks for the info, you. I appreciate it. Oh, what kind of coffee, by the way? You said you got coffee. What kind of coffee are we talking about? Black with milk? What kind of coffee? When I drink coffee at, or when I drank coffee in the military, and the very few times I drank coffee in, like, at home or in someone else's house, I would always take the coffee just pure black. But anytime I go out to buy coffee, it's like the sweetest iced coffee piece of shit Starbucks card. I don't know why I'm being so negative about it, okay? It's like the most feminine coffee imaginable. Which is also how I used to take my alcohol back when I drank. That made me sound like an alcoholic. Back in the days when I drank 2 times a year, now I drink 0 times a year. Back then, I would only drink like the most fruity, girly, good-tasting drinks imaginable. What a large name. I'm just happy that Google understand me. That is a really long name, yeah. These guys kind of cope. These guys are super slow, but they try to cope on being... Oh god, there was no! Oh, I thought it was gonna be so cool blocking all of them. Oh, and then guard countering on the last one. But then this guy had to get involved. What was I talking? Oh yeah, these guys are super slow. And they're kind of balanced around being basically immune to anything that isn't blunt damage. So when you have a blunt weapon, they just melt. Macchiato with vanilla. Ah, I have no idea what a macchiato is. I've heard about macchiato. Like, I know that it's a type of coffee, but... what makes a macchiato different from a latte? Or a frappuccino? What's the difference? Spinning stone tree. Nice. We actually do have to worry about getting those after we get this ball bearing. This is gonna give us infinity of the level 2s. It's kind of funny that we get that when we basically don't ever need level 2s again. Something incredible ahead. What you got? Isn't this just the way for... Oh! No, it's not just the way forward. We might upgrade the Tree Sentinel shield when we get it. Because that used to be like the shield only run easy mode. Back when you could do self damage and just like shoot a laser beam from your sword. Oh shit, that's right. We do need to get a shield with a ranged attack. And there's a couple of them. In that, I think there are literally 2 of them. I don't remember where you get them though. Interesting question, to be honest. I'm searching too. And the most important thing is that it tastes good to you, okay? Apparently a normal latte is just coffee, but a macchiato is milk with espresso. So espresso is black coffee. No? No, black coffee is espresso with water, right? Well, and I used to know this back in the day. I'm a university student. I should know how coffee works. Really, really dark. Yeah. Espresso is like pure caffeine, pretty much. Normal latte is normal coffee. I think it's espresso with milk, right? That's a latte. Macchiato is milk with... Oh, no. I'm wrong. Ah. So a macchiato is espresso with milk, okay? An espresso is just like the omega black coffee. Like midnight coffee. You done? Oh, the big bonkus. Yes, that is so satisfying. Ah, nice. Oh, wait. I thought there was a... There is a guy that comes from behind. Oh, I remember you. There we go. There we go. Ooh, Marionette soldier armor. I think that's worse than what we have. Yeah, it's worse than what we have. Okay. When I saw it's a normal latte, it has more balanced, delicate flavor. How do they obtain that flavor, though? Like, what do they put in the drink to give it that flavor? Where the boys at? I hear you mining. None of them are. Oh god, he is activated. Whew. I didn't see it as man's. There we go. Sweet. I don't know what the lore is on these guys and why they just kind of don't do anything except just mine. Oh my god, that's a lot of level 3s. Yes. I have read up a surprisingly little amount of Elden Ring lore. Like, I know... I'm not gonna say everything, but I do know an insanely stupid amount of Dark Souls lore. Haven't really had the same interest in learning Elden Ring lore. Sorcery ahead, we don't want sorcery. In base of what I learned about different types of coffee, most of the latte, the beans that they use is to blend. Oh, the beans are blended. Ah. Okay, okay. Ooh, what's this? 4? 3. As I said earlier, we might use the Tree Sentinel shield a little bit. Because I have heard that that shield is kind of good. And that does need Somber Smithing Stones to upgrade. I'm gonna say espresso is more of the time pure beans. Yeah. There's only one? And there's a chakram? No! Oh, I was banking way too much on that hit stunning him. There we go. Now we bully. Got the same stats as the ones we fought previously. Ready for the big bonkus? Oh, I love the big bonkus. There it is. Sia, is that you? Yeah, it does kind of have that hairstyle. You are not wrong. Hold on. That's where we came from. Okay, yeah, I thought there were 2 exits in this room. Whew. Nice. Now we can upgrade stuff. I really hope that wasn't Sia. Because I don't want to get like a pop star's fan base on my ass. That does not sound like a comfortable living experience. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's get the shield upgraded. Let's get some levels on this thing. Okay, then we need to buy 3 of the... No, wait, shit, isn't it? You need 6 and then you need 10. Right? So we should buy 13? I'm gonna start with 3. And then we're gonna take it from there. Wait. Did that say I had? No, okay. I thought that said I had 32 smithing stones. That was just how many I had the souls to buy. I thought it said I already had 32. Oh, it's plus 8. Oh, let's go. Oh, it actually gets in scaling because of the frost we put on it. Okay, sweet, nice. We want the shield crash skill, which we get in Altus. Actually, let's go and get the map for Altus. We should just go and pick up the map for Altus. To get the shield crash skill, we need to kill a teardrop scarab that teleports when you get too close to it. We have... Hold on. We haven't been able to get close to it. Because, you know, well, it teleports away and we don't have any ranged weaponry. So we might be resigned to having to wait until we pick up one of the shields with a ranged attack before we can go get it. But, we can always give it another try. It was the window I saw we could approach it from, that I want to try. We, tried to just rush it with a jumping attack. That did not work. But I'm wondering if you might be able to hit it from the window. This is in the ruin up here. It's in a ruined tower all the way at the back. And if the ranged attack shield shouldn't work, we might be so screwed as to have to finesse something with the Tree Guardian shield. I remember a long time ago, I discovered on YouTube a pretty good song from Sia, but apparently it was not an official song. And with her voice was amazing, why she decided to sell that song to another artist? Freeze you out. I'm not really the biggest pop listener. So I don't know a single Sia song, and I don't know that song. But what do you mean not official Sia song? With her voice? She decided to sell that song to another artist. Okay. I'm not sure if that's because the shield has like no range or because it becomes ephemeral. Not ephemeral, ethereal. Ephemeral. That it becomes ethereal like the moment it sees you. We're gonna need to get one of the ranged shields. Which I think the face shield is gonna be the best. Don't remember where you get the face shield. I think you get it from one of the chariots. No, wait, shit, there's 2 range shields. There's the chariot shield and like the Cyclops shield, right? I don't think it's called the Cyclops shield, but it's got one big eye on it and it shoots fire. It's got like a tiny little pog face. We gotta get one of those before we can get that scarab and get the Ash of War. Because that shield crash is apparently a huge DPS upgrade. Right now we're running no Ash of War. Because that's the only thing we could put on the shield. Okay. Let's go over to the dual tree sentinels. There's a lot of flask upgrades. There's a lot of flask upgrades we can get. And at the same time, we might give them a try. I'm not sure if we want to fight the Draconic, but we can try fighting the regular tree sentinels. Ooh, Knight's Cavalry. I don't know how to explain this, but it only appears in YouTube, that song with the voice of Sia. Then I tried to search anywhere that song and nope, anything. So I saw in a page that Sia sold the right of that song. Ah, okay, I get it. They sold like the publishing rights. That happens sometimes. This place has like a lot of ballistas and people with arrows and bows. I don't think I've ever been shot just sprinting up here. Like, you have all of these like machines of war and dudes with ranged weapons, they just don't hit. They try to, but they just don't hit you. Though granted, they also have 2 tree sentinels and a black flame kindred, so they don't really need the war machinery. How you advance only with shield. I did beat this game with only a bow, so should be able to do it with only a shield. It has a dual tree sentinels. We're gonna try killing those guys actually. If you kill them, they drop their shield, which I do want to try out. It used to be like by far the best shield in the game. So powerful they had to nerf it. The deal is the guard counter on that shield fires a bolt of energy. And what you used to be able to do was you could give yourself a constant damage over time effect, and that would trigger the guard counter. So you would turn your shield into a machine gun. It worked really well. The bow is considered a weapon, but a shield is just a shield. Half shield, half weapon. I mean, if the police saw you walking around with this, they would treat it as a weapon. This is an instrument of warfare. If you just walk in, then we can fight the Torchman. That is true. It is. If you tear off one of the spikes on this, it would count as a weapon. Okay. And we lure him in here, so we only gotta fight one of them. That was a surprising amount of damage for just one hit. Come on, dude. Come on. Doesn't get your friend involved. Now, I don't think his attacks are gonna bounce off our shield. Also, this is a great place to test the new damage on the shield. Also, you can't riposte this guy anyway, which helps us. The shield can't riposte, and this guy is not ripostable at all. That's actually a nerf. Oh! Oh shit, we missed the guard. That was an accidental guard counter. Shield is doing a lot of damage though. Oh god. This guy's doing more though. Yeah, we gotta be careful with the guard counter. Gotta be very careful about hitting heavy attack. Except now. Okay, that was a miss. Okay, he can be frosted again. Oh, I thought he had us there. I thought that dodge was way too early. I played so much Monster Hunter. I got unused to the dodging in Souls games. And now that I'm playing souls again, I'm probably gonna need to get reused to Monster Hunter dodging. We're not hitting him often enough. I think doing more light attacks is actually gonna be better for damage. Because we can actually get bleed and frost procs off of it. Oh god, that was dumb. That was a dumb attack. Why did I think we could get away with a heavy attack? I keep dodging that way too early. But somehow I'm still living. Oh god. This thing might block 97% of physical damage, but this guy's so strong, the chip damage is still huge. Come on, big boy. I'm close to activating GNU. I have no idea if GNU works. GNU was one of the things I didn't test. There's a real possibility that GNU doesn't work, but when I fix it, I'll give you a free GNU review. Oh god, that's bad. Why did I think that was gonna stun him? We already stunned him once. We are not lucky enough to get 2 stuns. Okay, that's the first one. We gotta kill 2 of these. We gotta kill both of them. It doesn't count unless you kill both. You kill one, cool, but it doesn't matter unless you kill the other one. Question? Fire away. What's the question? We still have health regen? We don't. What's the question, you? Before I start the fight with this guy. What is the question? Would you consider to play in the future the Cult of the Lamb? What? I streamed that game. You watched me stream that game. You found my channel by me playing that game. That's how we met. What do you mean considered playing it? I already have. I already played it and you saw me do it. But again, I don't really feel the need to play Cult of the Lamb again. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but I already beat it. I can say Cult of the Lamb is really good, but it was a bit too easy. I played it on the hardest difficulty and it was a cakewalk. I think we died less than 10 times. And the final boss was a pushover. Ah, why did I could have done a fully charged heavy attack. I don't know why I'm wondering this, because I feel like the answer should be the obvious yes. But in Elden Ring, you can die from chip damage, right? If you have a shield that blocks less than 100% damage, and you get hit while blocking, you still die. I'm pretty sure. It does not seem like From Software to make it so you can't die from chip damage. Also, this seems like a way better strategy than what I was doing on the other guy. Oh, except that hip check hit me through the block? Come on, dude. Get frosted and bled at the same hit. I love it every time that happens. I laugh a lot. Oh. Come on. Yeah, you still die through the chip damage. That was a way better strat that we used on that guy than what we used on the previous mans. Oh. Ooh, well, I wasn't really expecting to beat them, but we totally can. If we just use that same strategy from the beginning of the fight, we should have this. Oh, right, it's this way. We just start the fight by using that strat instead of whatever the fuck I was trying to do when we fought the first guy. We should be fine. Let's get this guy to move. Then we prepare to fight his brother. I'm just gonna fight him up here. That guy's gonna walk so far away, we don't really have to worry about him. Should be far enough. We didn't drink the flask. Does this guy have less health than the other one? I feel like that 138 is doing a lot more to his health bar than it did on the other boy. Might just be recency bias. Oh my god, how the hell did that miss? Okay, yeah, no, that was a hit. I gotta stop trying to do the jumping R2s. But at the regular R2s! No, no, do not do the regular R2s. Okay, let's take a little break. Get stuck on the door, please. Yes. I think he can hit you through the door, but he didn't this time. Thing is, he's never gonna bounce off the shield, so we can't really do a guard counter. Or we can't do it safely. I thought that was gonna be a hip check. Big bonkus? Ah, only damage. Oh, the bleed! Oh, that's a nice bleed. Whew! You feeling hypophilic? Huh? That means low blood. Or lack of blood. Yeah, that was not a safe time to attack. Oh god. Let's take a tiny little sip. There we go. We still got health regen. We should have been hit there at least once. Oh, that was extremely reckless. Sometimes I'm glad our character is as short as they are. A lot of swings just go over your head. Yeah, there we go. That was one heal in comparison to like 7. That was way better. My favorite one is Draconic Tree Sentinel boss. Pretty. How do you feel about... That was a good one. Thank you. How do you feel about the Ancestor Spirit? You've seen the Ancestor Spirit, right? The Cyan Moose? Oh no, that 138 is the same. Shieldman has an attack that... I know it's not a literal one-shot kill. It just deals a ton of damage, but I have never... Why do I try to jumping attacks? He has the shield slam attack, which I think I have never survived. A whimsical vibe. Not sure that's how I would describe it, but it is my favorite boss in this game. It is one of my favorite bosses in these. No, it was stun! He just got frosted. That's like a tiny stagger. He didn't actually get stunned. They patched the bug on Fire Giant, right? Like, also, you, by the way, how's the volume? I haven't asked about that. The game is looking a bit loud. How is it? But they patched the bug on Fire Giant. Wherein if you bleed or frost him on the move that changes his face, he insta-dies. It sounds pretty well. Nice. Just wondering if the game was a bit too loud, because that's how it looks in OBS. Oh, we're missing a lot. Do not fight him on the stairs. Our saving grace is that we sometimes duck under his attack on flat ground. If we're on the stairs, half the time it's not going to work. Come on, just get a bleed. That's the shield slam. I have never survived that attack. That was bleed and frost at the same time. And as always, when an enemy is frozen, they have less defense. Why did I try to attack when I could have just walked behind them? That was the shield slam? Oh my god, I actually survived that. Though I don't think that was the full-on hit. He's spamming it! He's spamming his strongest move. Yeah, after this, we were probably gonna fight Draconic. And I agree, Draconic looks really cool. So, the kind of thing with Draconic is that he looks really cool as a boss, but when you get his armor, it doesn't look that cool on your player character. Come on, dude. If you just get a stun or bleed, it's over. What? That hit? That hit us? Oh, I thought we were safe. No. But in the character, yeah. Draconic looks super cool when you fight him, but when you actually wear his armor yourself, it doesn't look nearly as cool. Oh, that was so close. Oh. Oh well, the only thing to do is try again. Did we fight these guys on the bow only run? I don't think we did. I think we skipped them. We fought Draconic. I do remember that. It's actually way too early to pop the flask. Good morning! Oh, with the backswing. Should probably have hit us with the stab there, but we got lucky. Okay, we apply frost before bleed on this man's. Oh yes, that's the stun. No bleed? Okay. I'm getting greedy. I think he's super close to being bled. You serious with this no bleed? Come on, dude. Get bledded. There we go. Why did I do a heavy attack? It's never the right time for a heavy attack. Listen, there's a flow chart, okay? The first question, the question is, should you do a heavy attack? Here's the flow chart. It goes no. That's the end of the flow chart. No, it goes, is he stunned? If yes, do a heavy attack. If no, just unbind the key. Unbind the key until he does a heavy attack. God. Why did I do I did a heavy again? Oh, when he gets frozen, I think he's getting stunned. Yeah, he can get in 2 hits when he does that. What? I failed the dodge, no. Finally a good bleed and a big one. The bleed is always the same amount of damage. The bleed does a percentage of their max health. Listen, that's what we call regression, okay? When you do better and better and better and then you suddenly do worse, that's called regression. Now, here's the thing, regression always comes before progression. You gotta do a little bit worse before you can do better. That's just part of the game. It's okay to fail 10 times as long as you win on the 10th. So it's okay to fail 9 times as long as you win on the 10th. Okay, big boy. I'm gonna show you what's up and not up. Okay, no, that is very much not up, being hit like that. I'm messing up, dude. Listen, I said it's okay to fail 9 times before you win, okay? We still haven't failed 9 times. We still got a couple more fails we're allowed to do. Regression, progression, learning with freshnel. I learned that from a Super Mario Maker speedrunner. I think this guy's easier to fight close to the wall because he can't really run away. A lot of his attacks, like, he is saved by movement and he can't really do that next to a wall. I thought you learned that in university? I studied sociology. We fail a lot more than 9 times before we win. I was just about to say, being inside his horse seems like the safest place to be. And then we got smacked. Excuse me, sir. Just gonna do a little sip. Come on, dude, fight me in the door. Unless you're a coward. We can frost him again. Luckily, that torch does like no damage. Unfortunately, the golden halberd does a ton of damage. It's actually kind of funny, when the game first came out, there was a bug that when the player was using that halberd, I think it's called the golden halberd, it scaled with every stat. So the damage was just insane. Listen, I'm not gonna heal until we kill this guy. So if he kills us before we kill him, so be it. But I'm done using heals on this man. If that attack hadn't killed him, he would have killed us. Oh, we still have health regen, so we can let that regen a bit before we go fight his brother. Whew. I just remember in the beginning was really broken, all with magic spells, and the people was just shocked about it. The shield this man has, you could use it as a machine gun at the beginning of the game. The deal was when you got damaged, if you were using that shield and you took damage, you can shoot like a beam of energy from the shield as a counterattack. But it was a spell that made it so you always took damage. Like tiny damage over time. So you can just always shoot the beam from the shield. It was like a machine gun. It was crazy. It got nerfed. That might be the hardest shield nerf in the game. Okay, I think that's enough regen. Hello! Oh my god, he knocked us down and then he knocked us out. Jesus Christ. Oh. Maybe we want to fight Shield Man first, actually. Let's try that once. Let's try fighting Shield Man first. For once. Oh. That was... Oh my god, that was hilarious. He just smacked us down to our butt, and then he just smacked us down to hell. he's activated. And wait for this guy. That was free ticket to death? Yeah, that was the highway to hell. Oh, dude, come over to the door. It's cool next to the door, dude. You're gonna love the Doors, dude. What's your favorite song by the Doors? Mine is My Generation. That's also the only Doors song I can remember. Talking about my generation. Why did I do a jumping attack? This is not a controversial opinion at all. Like, this is an extremely basic opinion. But I think The Who is better than the Doors. Listen, I know that's an extremely cold take. And I know it's, like, extremely uninteresting to say, but I still believe it's true. Okay, that's the Frost. He's so quick with pulling out that attack after he does the horse move. Well, we gotta be close to a bleed, dude. This giving me flashbacks to bow only when we were just walking around like begging for bleed triggers. Yeah, no, okay, so after the horse, he actually attacks a bit too fast for us to dodge. After he does the horse stomp. Of course, that time he did a slow attack afterwards. That shield slam, that's what killed us when we nearly won. Stun? Ah, oh, big hit. We can actually do a jumping attack after we stun him. That Frost saved us from so much damage. We can do a jumping attack after he does his jumping attack. Oh yeah, no, that dodge was terribly timed. That dodge just had awful timing. That heal had good timing. Come on, shield boy. We do have time to dodge after that. Don't ask me why I jumped, because I don't know. That took our entire stamina bar. Wait, if we get a Frost, he dies. That's the move where we don't have time. Whew! If that attack hadn't killed him, he would have killed us. Okay, now it's just Torch Bro. Whew. Didn't hear a lot the Doors, but I found really interesting band some days ago, and I kind of want to go see the concert. Because my goal is to Bardruna, the new band called Sleep Token. Is like alternative metal. I haven't heard of Sleep Token. That sounds interesting. Now remember the day that I thought you were more for rap than metal, and you're like, no. That is true. I love rap, but I'm more interested in metal than in rap. But rap metal? It's not bad. I'm gonna lead this guy back to the Doors. Listen, dude. We're gonna go to the Doors, and we're gonna listen to My Generation until I kill you. You know how serial killers have like some weird rituals they sometimes do before they kill people? Mine is listening to the song My Generation by the Doors. Ah. It is the grandest form of torture. It's way easier to fight than near the Doors. Thank God he didn't do a follow-up. Why did I do a heavy attack? It's never the right time. Every time he gets frozen, I think he's getting stunned. And I'm always... Whoa! Oh my god, that stab could have killed us. That stab could have killed us. Rap Bundle is amazing? Yeah, it is. It kind of sucks that the last time Rap Metal was like... good? Or like, not good, but like... big? Was during New Metal. And I prefer Rap Metal to New Metal. Listen, I like Limp Bizkit a lot more than a person should like Limp Bizkit. That doesn't mean I like New Metal more than Rap Metal. Okay, this guy does the torch attack instead of the shield attack. I think it's way easier to deal with. Oh, that's the bleed! No! Do not respawn! Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't get his health back. He only moves. I was so scared he got his health back when he respawned, but no, he only moves. Also, don't know why he respawned. This guy should follow you all the way to the bonfire. That might have reset his frost timer. Listen, his bleed trigger was... like nothing, because we just bled him. But his frost would have been up there. No, 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 no. Come on, big boy. And this is a large man indeed. Oh, I don't think his frost timer reset actually. And I think we would have frozen him there if it had reset. Which is huge. There we go. That's how you do it. Don't look at all the blood on the ground, okay? That's his blood, not mine. There it is, the Erdtree Great Shield. Yay. Watch the world burn from falling in reverse is crazy. It's a perfect mix of rap and metal. I haven't heard of that band or that song. New metal is good sometimes, but I think rap metal, if it's in a good balance, is really good. A good rap metal song is really my taste. I was listening more speed metal. Yo! Alternative metal, it's like a gothic metal without so much gothic in. Alt metal is really good. It's not my style of metal, but there's some really good stuff in the alt metal world. Okay, let's look at this shield. Let's take a look at this new boy. Oh, it does holy damage. That's right. And then it says you need 12 fate, which I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna need to be insanely good for me to level fate. Hold on. Yeah, but I would like to see what Golden Retaliation does. You punch the shield, right? Yeah. So what happens is you block and you get hit, and then you do this and you shoot like a beam of lightning. And I'm wondering if we can do that without the fade. I just think he's gonna do like no damage. But this used to be extremely overpowered. Level up fate? Sheesh. I'm not gonna level up fate. That's gonna... This shield is gonna have to be stupid good for me to level fate. Can we do Golden Retaliation? Even though we don't have fate? Wait, do you have to take damage to do it? He fucking missed. Yeah, we can't do Golden Retaliation. We don't have enough fate. But I mean, that's pretty good damage. That is a lot of damage. Listen, what do we need to upgrade you? What's next to get you upgraded? What's the next thing we need? I think it's +4, right? Because you go up to 25, which means that... Yeah, no, this is level 4, I think.
Well, I took
We need
you
a...
to lay out your own.
Oh, we need Smithing Stone 3. Okay. Could you do me a favor again and look up where you find the next level ball bearing? The Smithing Stone Miners Ball Bearing 2? Yes, yes, hell yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna run past the Black Flame Kindred. I don't think I've ever fought this guy. And I don't think I ever will. Come on, big boy. There he is. I don't think I've ever killed this one. I don't think I've ever killed the one outside of the... What is it called? The Bestial Sanctum? I don't think I've ever killed that one either. No, I did kill that one during Magic Only. I did kill him during Magic Only. No, not Magic Only, but the Magic Run. Hit him with the Comet Assure. But yeah, that's right. This is the Margit fight. How you doing, Margit?
I see this.
Come on, dude. This guy is much stronger than I thought it would be. Smithing Stone Miner's Ball Bearing 2, yes. Okay, you found it? Great, I'll look at that after I beat up this man. So it seems more likely he's gonna beat me up. That frost was some nice damage, not gonna lie. Does this mode use the hammer? Or... Is he stuck? Nope! He is not of the stuck variety. He might not be stuck, but we're getting stuck in this fight. No, wait, shit, that doesn't work. We're getting stuck in general. Ah, fuck. Okay, where is the chest? In the first hidden chamber of the sealed tunnel. By hitting the western wall past the... Access by hitting the western wall past the lower section and look to the west to find... Wait, the sealed tunnel? Isn't this the sealed tunnel? I think that's the sealed tunnel. We can go there. Did I just teleport to the same bonfire I was at? I did. The sealed tunnel is found. Yeah. Wait. Down at the south of the lake. What the hell is this? Oh, that's some multiplayer stuff. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this is where the sealed tunnel is. I remember this one. Where did it say it was? In the first hidden chamber of this, access by hitting the western wall past the site of grace. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. That's good info. Thank you. Oh yeah, then the question was, how the hell do we get down here? Go down over there. Hello, birds. Oh my god, it got bleeded and frosted from a single hit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo, imagine if frost made bleed deal more damage. Dude, that would be crazy. Oh. Oh, could I ask you? I don't ask you for a lot of stuff, but could I ask you for a favor? Sorry? Roomba Cat, welcome in. What do you mean sorry? I think that's the first chat comment of the day. What do you mean sorry? How you doing? How's it going? Could I ask you for a Okay, so in the shields, Elden Ring shields, there's a shield that I have forgotten the name of, but it looks like a face with one eye. And it shoots fire. You wouldn't happen to... You couldn't look up where that shield is? I had to gather my courage to join? Well, welcome in. You might have needed courage to join, but I'll make sure you don't need courage to stay. Okay, hold on, what did it say? Drop down into the lower section and look to the west. Social anxiety? Yeah. Don't worry. We have quite a few chat members who have social anxiety. This is a welcoming space. A safe zone here? Yeah. There was the Stalker stream where everyone in chat was a trans person. That was pretty cool. The second to last stream of Shadow of Chernobyl, I think it was. Everyone in chat was a trans person. That was a cool time. One-eyed shield. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the name of the shield, yeah. But how are you doing today, Rumor Cat? How is it going? I am suffering side effects of the corona vaccine, which means my arm is ouchy. Mini-boss, Chief Guardian Argentine inside Guardian's Garrison. Oh my god, that's so far away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mountaintop of Giants? Yeah, no. Dog, that's a good bit away. I'm good, thanks. How is you? I'm doing pretty good, actually. But, like, yesterday I got my 3rd dose of the corona vaccine. And the only side effect I'm feeling is that my... Oh no, I thought it was invisible floor! I was standing on nothing, I thought it was an invisible floor! Yeah, and the only side effect I'm feeling is that my arm is a little... like, numb pain? Like a little sore? That's it. You read my mind, I was going to ask if it's better shield in the game. There isn't a better shield. We need that shield to that is the only shield, or one of the shields, that has a ranged attack. And we need a ranged attack to get an item. So while the shield itself isn't really better for straight up combat than the one we have, having that ability to... oh god. Having that ability to do a ranged attack is gonna help us out. Interesting, yeah. We gotta find out where to... we gotta find out where to... oh, we know where to get it. There's some mountaintops of giants. Which is a while. It's gonna be a while until we go there. That's like... extreme endgame area. There might be another shield. If... I don't ask you to look up a lot of stuff. But could you look up where you find the... it's called like the chariot shield. It's another shield that is a face, but it's got like a beard. Where's the souls? Oh, okay, we already picked them up. It's got like a beard. Made of spikes. And I think it's called the chariot shield, or like the... it's a crazy looking shield. The hell is... I have explored the seal tunnel before. I have beaten all the dungeons in this game, but I do not remember Seal Tunnel. Oh, wait, this is the place with the Iron Virgin, right? Yeah, no, I do remember this place. Yeah. We don't want to fall down, because that thing is a big bully. Oh, I thought we were going to knock him off the edge. A vulgar militia. The running heavy attack is what the fuck? I thought it was gonna hit us with the grab. Spiked pallet? No, that's what we're using right now. This is the spiked palisade. It's the only shield that has a native bleed effect. Which ups the DPS on it a lot. Oh god, no, we fell down. Okay, big, stupid, evil piece of shit. Let's dance. We did 0 damage. Oh god, that's a spin attack. You know what? We don't actually need to fight this one. We're using the Spike Palisade shield right now. The shield, if I remember correctly, it looks like a face. I can show you what the faces look like, actually, if I can get out of here alive. Don't let anyone tell you that Roomba Cat isn't. Roomba Cat really is. I'm really nervous, sorry. You don't need to apologize for being nervous. It's okay to be nervous. That's fine. You don't need to type in chat if you don't feel like it, by the way. I aim to make this a safe and welcoming space. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. Visage Shield, that's what it's called. Yes. Where is that found? Oh my god, the slam is so satisfying. The slam feels so good, dude. Oh no! Zabombuses. Calum Ruins. Ah. The Mad Pumpkinhead duo bosses. I want to talk? Well, it's just scary. I can't force you to talk, but oh god. I can tell you that if the chat experience, how do I phrase this? This is a safe space, a safe welcoming space, my stream. And if that is ever compromised, then the people who compromise it will be removed. What I'm trying to say is, if you say something, and then someone else makes you feel bad for saying it, that other person will be removed from the stream. There we go. Like if someone starts belittling or being infantilizing or just being straight up rude, they will be removed. There we go. KLM Ruins. Mad Pumpkinhead Duo. I remember KLM Ruins. I don't remember Mad Pumpkinhead Duo. I remember Mad Pumpkinhead has a cool ass helmet, but I don't remember the duo. How are you? I think that was directed at Little You. They will face the loss in terms of freshness. I think the channel rule says don't be a bigot. And that is enforced. Okay. Kayla. Onyx Lord? Really? Gravity Man? The no voice having ass dude? Oh, he does have gravity magic. Oh god, and he does have damage. Thankfully he doesn't have drip. He bounces off the shield! Oh, that doesn't really matter if he just runs away. Oh god, I didn't know he had that move. I'm so used to killing these guys in like 2 hits. Never knew they had such fearsome moves. Okay. Die! He didn't even get bleeded or frosted. I think we can stun lock this boy, actually. He's gonna do a charge move. He didn't? You can bleed these dudes. And they bleed white? Okay, he's a bit faster than us in some attacks. He's a bit faster than us on some attacks. But we can bonk him. The bonk is good. Why did I try to bonk? That was not a bonkable situation. Oh, and with the bleed. Oh. The Onyx Lord could not withstand the shield. What's on the other side? Oh, this is how you get here. Ah. I'm glad you're good. The grandpa with magical powers. I think in lore, those guys are like 5,000 years old or something. I believe the Onyx lords are super old. It's towards the enemy? Wait, what's towards the enemy? Jesus Christ? Yeah, they're extremely old. Okay. Kalem Ruins. Kalem Ruins, that's right here. I think. Kalem Ruins underground. How the hell did you get to the Kalem Ruins? Oh, the gun! I gotta be honest, Roomba, I didn't see it. That's Kalem Ruins, okay. I didn't see the gun, I thought she was sipping tea. But thank you for the gun assistance, I appreciate it. I thought she was sipping tea. This is also a more appropriately leveled area. Yeah, let's find this shield, and then use it to kill a scarab. Kalem Ruins is found in Kalem. Yeah. You're at the Kalem Ruins, but thanks for the info. I just gotta find out how to get underground. Kalem Ruins underground. Do you see the fire? Oh no, it's not coming from underground. Doesn't this place have like a lot of zombies that crawl out from the ground? Is this a place with the ground zombies? There's the underground. Oh my god. Burn. Oh! Zombies exploded. I'll not be chatting for a bit, but I have a bad habit of apologizing if I notice. Sorry. It's okay to apologize. I'm not gonna give you any shit for apologizing too much. That's fine. Elden Ring Wiki, the best savior. It is really good. Listen, Roomba Cat, you do what you gotta do, okay? We'll be here when you're ready to talk. It's two guys, so I really want to just get one of them killed quickly. Oh. We can just quickly get rid of one of them. The other one is gonna be way easier to deal with. Ah! And hitting the pumpkin head on the pumpkin head does no damage, basically. There we go. You should be easy. Yo, he has no frost resistance. Probably because he's basically naked. I also sometimes say a lot sorry. I don't think I say sorry enough. I think I say sorry way too little. I think I should apologize a lot more. Oh, that was a complete whiff. I say sorry a lot more in real life, actually. In real life, I say sorry a lot. Not on stream. Oh god. Whew. I have a very different personality in real life than I do on stream. On stream, I'm kind of rude sometimes. In real life, I'm extremely polite. Oh. I went to get my visa, and the lady behind the counter at the embassy was like, okay, so to finalize your visa, We just need, like, the fee is 250 Norwegian crowns. And I had it in my wallet. So I just said, oh, sorry. And then I pulled it out. There was more details to that story, but there's the shield. But I realized I couldn't say them on stream because I would be doxing myself. There was more to that story. Let's just say it like that. Realized halfway through the story I couldn't actually finish it. There we go. That's gonna help us get rid of a scarab. Thanks for the info, you. Now we can go burn this piece of shit. We're not gonna be using the shield. Oh no. Okay, let's go here. We're not gonna be using the shield because it's just straight up worse. But we have some uses for it. You're welcome. It's time to make barbecue. Fresh no? Yeah. What's up, Roomba? What's happening? This shield is not having a good time. This is the phrase of a man under extreme distress. You're nice? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I was just caught off guard by like a genuine compliment. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Thank you. This is the face of a man begging for relief. Fresh no, that's me. Oh. What's your pronouns? I don't want to be rude or assume. They, them. So, those are my pronouns in English. I'm born and raised in Norway. In Norwegian, my pronouns are just N, like the letter N. But that's only when we speak in Norwegian. In English, it's they, them. Thank you for asking, by the way. I appreciate that. Okay, what's the best way of approaching this? Oh god, we gotta hit him from the window. No, that's too close! Okay, we gotta go the other way. We gotta attack it for the other way. I know some Norwegian? What? Roomba Cat, I didn't know you knew some Norwegian. What the? That's a pleasant surprise. What? Don't take this question the wrong way. Why do you know some Norwegian? Not a lot? No, but still. I confuse a lot when I use they, but I'm trying to do my best for not using a lot he. I don't mind if you say it wrong sometimes. Like, we're humans. We mess up sometimes. I'm not gonna give you shit for it. Also, I can't really blame people for misgendering me, considering how many times I've misgendered other people live on stream. But I always apologize for it. Like, I don't do it on purpose, of course. But people who have been on the stream for a while know that I'll say the wrong pronoun. They'll be like, God fucking damn it, that's not the right pronoun. Ah! I live in Sweden, yo! We got two people from Sweden in chat. So you're a channel, I wanted to learn a little Norwegian. We don't really speak. I'm not from Sweden though. That's okay though. Just living in Sweden is gonna give you some language experience. Little you also lives in Sweden. But we don't really speak too much Norwegian on stream. Sometimes I'll go on like a 15-minute rant about some weird quirk of the Norwegian language. But most of the time we keep it in English. Now when Oliver is here, Oliver likes to type Norwegian in chat. Come on, piece of shit. No, what the heck? That doesn't do enough damage. You can only hit him once and that's not enough. We're gonna need to upgrade this shield to get it to do more damage. Oh my god, all of this... If this wasn't shield only, we could just throw a knife at it or shoot it with a bow. But the challenge is only shields. We're gonna have to do the walk around. Yeah, this kid, bro, I appreciate it, but... My girlfriend sometimes shows up in chat, okay? Don't be using language like that, dude. I appreciate it. That is true. Oliver likes to ride in Norwegian, yeah. I hope Oliver's doing okay. The last time he was here, he was in the hospital. I hope he's doing fine. Okay. I meant as a friend. I understand, dude. It's cool. It's cool. I wasn't being serious. Okay. Let's go get this Ash of War. So we can only kill it. We gotta kill it in one hit. And we hit it for 64. And looking at how much damage that did, I think we are, I think it's got 100 max health. So I think this is gonna be enough to kill it. I think this is gonna take care of it. Let's little use pronouns. I think it's she, her, right? That's she, her, right? She, her, I think. I'm pretty sure you is cisgendered. So I'm not gonna put words in her mouth, but I do believe she's cis. I think there was a time when when she was the only cis person in the chat. Yeah. That's cool. We're also welcoming. We're welcoming everyone who's not a bigot. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's hit this scarab. What? That's too close? No way, that's too close. Oh. It takes so long to reset it. There might be a closer side of grace, actually. There might be a closer one. What's cisgender? Sorry, I never heard that term before. It's written with a C, so it's C-I-S, and it means someone who identifies as their birth gender. So if you were assigned male at birth, and you identify as a man, then that's cis. If you were assigned female at birth, you identify as a woman, that's cis. There's basically everything that isn't trans, agendered, non-binary. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Personally, I consider myself agendered, which is part of the reason we have the agender flag as as one of the redeems. Ugh. Now that I have rewritten how the code works for the flag redeems, we can actually do more, we can add more flags and such to the color select. It's way easier to add more stuff now. There you go, there's Sweden, and it works this time, yes. We can add more flags. Last one we added was Puerto Rico, that was Cloud who requested it. And before that, we added Singapore, which was Boba's request. Yes! That's enough! We got shield crash. Woo! We don't need to use this shield anymore. Okay. This should be a DPS upgrade. I'm from Scotland, but there you go. Oh, sweet. Scotland? We know Midnight Blue, Chat VIP, is from England. And Sonic is from Ireland. Now we got someone from Scotland. Okay, Ash of War. I always felt as a girl, but I feel okie dokie with it. The only thing that I discovered some years ago is that I've always been demisexual. I didn't know about it. Yeah. Okay, shield crash. Gold. There we go. The upgrade. So the thing that makes this move so powerful is that it hits multiple times. It hits multiple times. Which is really good because the bleed and frost procs are on a per hit. Here, you get to be my favorite color. Nice. Just gotta wait for Swedish to run out. I'm gonna be red. Red used to be... Oh, hold on. We can actually level a bit more. Red used to be my favorite color. But now it's cerise. Cerise? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that in English. Like cherry blossom pink, except a bit more saturated. I'm a big fan of saturated colors in general. Listen, you wanna please me artistically? That was a weird way of saying it. You wanna draw something that I think is pretty? Use extremely saturated colors and thick, pure black outlines. That's my shit. That's what I like. Yeah, how many souls is... I think that's... Yeah, that's 2 levels at least. I don't think that's 3 levels, I think that's 2. It's 3. Nice. I love orange reddish. Ah. Yeah. The orange color we have is very not red. It is more orange brown than it is orange yellow. The color of my hair is my favorite color. My hair is a very dark brown color. My hair is so dark. My hair is so dark that people have asked me if I used coloring on it. Coolio likes... Yeah, my Coolio loves orange. Roomba, there's a guy, fellow streamer, Macoolio, who when he shows up in stream, he redeems the color orange for like an hour in a row. You have dark brunette, very dark brunette. And then he just types orange in chat. When I was born, my hair was so brightly orange that it like bordered on red, like a very orangey red. Then as I got older, my hair got darker. When I was in my 2nd year of high school, my hair was nearly like completely black, like absolutely matte black. But now, since my 2nd year of high school, my hair has been getting brighter and brighter. And I'm also starting to get gray hair. The dudes in my family get gray hair super early. So I've been finding gray hair since I was like 16. I mean, my brother is... What? Where did you... Oh, we got that far away. I have 2 brothers. One of them is, well, both of them are over 40. But one of them is 41, and he's basically all gray hair. And I mean, my dad is, you know, oh my god, late 60s, and he is completely gray. No killing my fresh, no. There we go. Look at that. That's like a frost. That's like a frost per time we use that. I mean, we ran out of the FP juice, so we don't have any more uses of it, but we haven't had health regen this entire fight. Same here? Nice. Wait, same here to the gray hair, or same here to the hair changing color? Oh, and that's the problem with the Souls boss fights. You can't really look at chat while you're killing him. Oh, the bleed finish. That is good. That's an upgrade. Oh, no, wait. There we go. That's an upgrade. That's a lot more stamina. I have really dark brunette. No killing my fresh, no. Now I have a small hint of white, you know, because I'm getting old. You're not that old, okay? I am old. I'm an old person, okay? I'm 25 years old. I'm basically dead. I don't have gray hair. Woo! It's just a question of time. Gray hair comes for all of us. Hold on, we basically need just 1,000 souls to level again. Dark brunette, I have it too. Really, really dark. You're so old, Fresh. No, I'm so old, dude. You wanna know what's worse? In less than a month, I turned 26. Just kidding, sorry, it's a good joke. I'm more old than fresh now. Yeah, but I'm taller than you. So that also counts as age, okay? If you are 15 centimeters, every 5 centimeters taller you are than someone, you get 1 more year of age, okay? I'm younger than Freshna? I wish I was. When I was 19 years old, I remember on the day I turned 19, I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm old now. I'm an old piece of shit now. It's all over. I was at a birthday party, and it was, this was a couple of years ago. I was 23 years old, I think, at this time. And I was at a birthday party for one of my nieces. And I was at the adults table, which I thought was really cool. So it was just me and a bunch of adults sitting and talking. We were talking about getting older. And some of them said, like, yeah, I'm 40, but I still feel young. And another one said, I'm 50 and I still feel young. And then my mom was like, I'm over 60 and I feel young. And then, like, I was the next person in the conversation, and they looked at me and I said, I've felt old since I was 19. And for some reason they laughed a lot at that. Like, they thought that was hilarious. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You're 19? Oh my god. In a month, you're gonna be 7 years younger than me. Sam the Tin Man, hello! Welcome in. We're about to fight Draconic Tree Sentinel. We're underleveled. I have 29 years. If I'm next to Freshno, you will assume Freshno is older because he's taller than me. I also got a bigger beard than you. That's another reason people might think I'm older than her. Okay, Draconic, we beat up both of your friends. Now it's your turn. Oh, like, why didn't I use Shield Crash? That's pretty much the perfect opportunity for it. The deal with Shield Crash is it takes such a long time to use it. Wait, you block while using it. That's a... I didn't know that. That's a huge upgrade. I didn't know you block while using Shield Crash. That makes the move so much better. It doesn't look like you have hyper armor with it though. But I mean, having block and hyper armor would be a bit too good. Yeah, no, Shield Crash is... The damage. Shield Crash is really good. Hold on, I see the people typing. Typing the words of angry men. It is the chats of the people who will not be banned again. I'm gonna read it after I've shown this boy what's up and also what is not up. Oh my god, we pulled off the block on that move. Is impressive. Fresh know how tall is you? If you're taller than you, I'm 180. I'm 180 centimeters tall. Is that your height or his height? No, you is mini. You is a mini lady. I'm 180 centimeters tall, which is actually below average for my country. It's below average height for dudes in Norway. Especially dudes my age. Which is funny, because when I talk to my friends who live in Asia, I'm like, I'm 180 centimeters tall. They're like, whoa, you're tall. And then I just walk outside my apartment and half the people I see are 190 centimeters tall. Like, the average person is like 6'4". I'm like, yeah, I'm tall. I'm not a little baby, man. Oh god. I see the chat messages. Tin Man. I'm gonna read them as soon as this guy is finished redecorating my ass. Okay. I feel so... No, Roomba, it's okay. I know you didn't do it on purpose. First one is 180. Please forgive me. You're forgiven. It's all good, dude. Just braving out the icy storm over here in Michigan. A branch took out my power line. What? Hook it up to my grandfather's generator to a pump. Oh my god. Oh, Sam, I hope you're okay. Sorry, I gotta finish my milk before it gets warm. I hope you're okay, dude. That sounds like some real serious shit. Freshno was mean to me last stream. That's a lie. The only person I was mean to was my own damn self. They accidentally banned me? Wait, did I do that? Did I accidentally ban Roomba Cat? I don't think I did. I might have accidentally pinned your message. I'm really good at pinning messages that shouldn't be pinned. I think no. If you're in mod view, you should actually be able to see that if they were banned. Also, if I banned Roomba Cat, who unbanned Roomba Cat? I think it was the right decision to unban Roomba Cat if they were banned, but was it another streamer? I don't think I've ever banned someone who's active in chat except for Callgal that one time. But that was consensual. Callgal wanted to be banned. And then when Callgal was unbanned, he could use mod commands, which was fucked up. The timeout ban is nothing, looks 0. Okay, I'm guessing it was another stream. Oh, don't say only 112 messages. That's plenty. That's a lot of talking. You gotta remember the average human has 0 messages in my chat, okay? I am luckily sober on... Hold on. I see the 200 to 600,000 Michigans. Michiganders? What do you call people from Michigan? I'll read it as soon as this guy is no longer in the mortal plane. Which at this point it looks like that's gonna be because of old age and not because it's gonna be hit with a shield. Oh, that attack is annoying. Oh my god, he stomped with the horsey. Okay, he's lost the Omega power. Oh god! No, the horse still has the horse still has Delta power. Even though he doesn't have Omega power, the horse still has Delta power. Oh, no, there it is. There's the power to kill you in one hit. Okay, that was not the lightning bolt. I remember this guy being one of the hardest bosses for us during bow only. Oh. What? Oh, it hit me on number 2. Come on, dude. A bleed, a freeze, or a stun. That's all I'm asking you. Okay, there we go. That's how you time it. That looks like it's only 1 lightning bolt. It's actually 3 of them. But if you don't dodge that just right, you get hit by the 2nd or 3rd lightning bolt. I forgot that had a follow-up. Oh, I thought that was only the upswing. I forgot about the follow-up. Come on, big boy. That's the freeze. And every time I freeze him, I think we... That's a stun. If this is a bleed, we win. It wasn't a bleed. We're close. I was banking on that attack killing him. Look at his health. He had like 2 pixels of health left. I was banking so much on that killing him. Ah, that was close. Are without power and fires are popping up due to breakers exploding. Oh my god. You're only 180? Yeah, I'm a short boy. I'm like so much taller than you, no offense. No offense taken, but that's a weird way of phrasing it. It says 3 days until they can get to us? Oh my god. I'm guessing if it's 600 people it's affecting, then... You know, 3 days might be considered lucky. It wouldn't surprise me if some people had to wait over a week. Yeah, that attack, having block while it's going off is huge. If only it had hyper armor. I'm 197. I'm 198. Oh my god. That's like so tall you're gonna get back problems. That's actually giant. In the neighborhood I grew up in, one of the kids I played with, had a dad that's really tall. When his dad was at his tallest, he was 210. And his son, when he was in the first year of high school, was 190 something. That was pretty crazy. I thought it was close to a stun. Which you should never do. You should never think that. Many trees are falling over because of the high winds and ice. We have another day of this storm to go through. You almost fell through the sky because of the wind? You, how's it going with after the accident on the bike? How's it going after that? The stun? In a freeze? No freeze. But it was a stun. Yeah, no, I realized it was 200 to 600,000. Yeah. With that many people, it wouldn't surprise me if someone had to wait like a week. Which, I mean, that fucking sucks. The follow-up? The follow-up! I forgot about the follow-up. I wanted to do a punish attack. Which I shouldn't have tried to do. Come on, big boy! That's the freeze! What? No, I thought it was clear of the lightning. I wanted to get a quick heal in. No, I need to literally stop and walk. I'm way taller than the average female in Scotland should be. The average is 163 or something. I love being tall for my hobbies. That's stupid. What tall hobbies do you have, Roomba Cat? What tall hobbies do you enjoy? I don't really have any hobbies where my height plays a part. Oh no. Oh god. Oh Jesus, no, this is terribly timed heals. We're loading! Oh shit. I'm just glad we're not having gnome spam, okay? The Elden Ring chill run stopped being a chill run when we removed the cooldown on gnome mode. It became more like an Elden Ring, but Chad is always spamming gnomes. Wait, did gnome mode work? I see little you did. There it is. There's the gnome. Yeah, gnome works. Also, this run is going awful. That was a reset. That went way too well. Basketball. Yeah, you do want to be tall if you're gonna do basketball. Yeah, no, this fight is gonna get a lot harder with gnomes flying across. Oh my god, there's so many gnomes. This fight is gonna get a lot harder with the gnomes. I'm pretty well, but I'm more careful when using the bite, like more slowly and all that, but it looks like the muscles on my right leg still small sore. Just trying to heal during the time and doing small exercises. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay. Listen, that last attempt was a bust. Let's actually try to do something. Oh god. Oh god, we're doing the exact same mistake we did last time. We didn't learn anything. We didn't learn from our mistakes at all. Oh, but that frost is nice. Have we ever bled this guy? I'm starting to think this guy might be immune to bleed. Oh, we stunned him on like the 4th hit of the combo. Oh, you can bleed him. He can't. If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's from Predator. Ah. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. No, no, don't you be doing that. Listen, you can do a lot of things, but you can't do that. Listen, I would do anything for love, but I won't let you do that. Oh, we actually dodged that one, yes. It also removes his Omega powers. But it doesn't remove his hammer. Which I think does native lightning damage, right? Oh my god, that's so much damage. That was through the block. I should remember... I should learn from my mistakes and stop doing jumping attacks so often. Whew. Okay. It shouldn't be that far away from a frost. It should be pretty close to a frost. Oh god, we dodged way too early. No, I dodged too late. No. I appreciate that you asked for it. Hey, no problem. You do the same for me. Get gnomed, friendo. I did get gnomed. Oh. Even better than the last ones. The bleeds always do the same damage. The bleeds do a percentage of their max health. Oh. Sometimes it looks like they do more damage because they happen at the same time as a frozen. Okay, okay. But the bleed itself is always the same. Or actually, it's the same on... Oh god. It's the same on the same enemy. Different enemies, right, react differently to bleeds. But a weapon will always deal the same bleed to the same enemy. The difference is different weapons can have bleed modifiers and different enemies can have bleed modifiers, but there is no moment-to-moment difference between bleeds that don't come down to the weapon and the enemy. At least that's how it worked in Dark Souls. I assume it works the same in Elden Ring. It's been getting pretty close to being able to use Omega mode. Oh god, no. Oh, we're far enough away, yes. Ah, he jumps away. But yeah, that's a bleed. As we were talking about earlier, Draconic Tree Sentinel looks cool as hell. But his armor looks way less cool when you are wearing it than when he's wearing it. I think the horse has a lot to do with it. Because the horse looks amazing. The frost! If that hadn't stunned him, he might have killed us. He was gonna do a big attack. I don't think we had the health to survive it. The horse looks powerful? The horse looks cool as hell. There we go. That's a dodge. Okay, you don't want to roll into that one. I thought you wanted to roll into it to avoid the aftershocks. Come on. Big boy. Oh god, no. What? Oh, the backswing! The backswing! I didn't think that was gonna go that far behind him. Oh. Ah! It seems we get like the same distance every time. It seems we get to like the same point before he kills us every time. Oh, the Bible thumps. The Bible thumps. We do get a free hit of this at the start of the fight. Okay, if we do 3 of those, full combo, it's a freeze. Oh, he dodged away from it. Okay. We've been hitting him with like very little downtime. We have to be close to a bleed. Oh god, that was terribly timed. No bleed! Oh god, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! I said no! There's the bleed on the last proc. Not on the last proc, but on the last use. What? We rolled into a lightning! Oh, there was a lightning behind us. We rolled into it. Oh, it stunned us just long enough for the fireball. No. Whew. Okay, but other than that, just extreme whiff at the end. That wasn't too bad. Oh, he jumps away on that one. Gotta remember that. There we go, that's Frozen. With Elsa and Anna. One of the most popular Disney movies of all time. I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet. I should watch that movie. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard some people say it's really good, I've heard some people say it's not. But I really like Frozen 1. I had a movie night with my friends. This was during the first year of high school. We watched Shrek 2 and Frozen 1 during a sleepover. It was a great time. Okay, this attempt is going really well, which means it's about to go awful. Oh god. Oh god, the punishes. He punishes the sips so well. Whew, that was close. And that one you just run away. Whew. But he loses his Omega powers. It looks so cool when he does the red lightning. There is a weapon in this game that has a Art of War that buffs it with the red lightning. I forget which weapon it is. I think it's it's called like Dragon Bow and Katana or something? Or is that the one that gives you blue lightning? I think that's the one that gives you blue. If there's a weapon you buff with blue and a weapon you buff with red. Welcome into this stick. Frozen 2 is really interesting, like she becomes to know. Why didn't my message show up on the thing? That's the first message you've typed in chat. Now give me all your old rings? Wait, old rings? What is this, Sonic? Why do you want her old rings? Yo, Sadistic, why didn't my message show up? That's the first message you sent. I don't have old rings. I don't either, actually. Sadistic, why are you on the prowl for old rings? What's happening with the old rings? Oh, he ran away. He seems to be a nice lad. What's his name? Okay. His name is Draconic Tree Sentinel, and he is not a nice lad. There we go, that's freeze. Would you be so kind as to give me a bleed? Let's get some stamina back. If you do that one more time, that might be a bleed. It was. Any buffs? That shield also looks really cool. And we can get that shield, but I don't think we're going to be using it too much. I don't think we can wait out the buff. I'm not entirely sure on when his buff goes away. I mean, it goes away when he uses the upswing into the Giga Smash. But I'm not sure if we can just wait it out. Ooh, it's hard to time that one. Come on. Bleed, Draconian Bleed? Hammer players in Monster Hunter Rise be like... Oh. You could say the joke he is used... Oh, this is it. He's gonna lose his buff. You could make the joke he is a hammer player. But that looks kind of like a hunting horn, right? If you put some strings on that, you can tell me it's a hunting horn. I believe you. Oh, the problem now is, since we don't have shield crash, we don't block while attacking anymore. We gotta block and attack separately. I have this. She does have a cube, yeah. That will do. Also, I meant it as give me all your Elden Rings. Oh my god. I'm actually mad I didn't get the joke. I'm actually mad I didn't get that joke. That's a good joke. I'm mad I didn't get it. Come on. Do the mega upswing into the Giga Smash. You stupid marshmallow with eyes? What the hell? Chat's been so nice this entire day. Now we're back to calling me a marshmallow. I mean, it's far from the worst thing I've been called. It's the worst thing I've been called today. Because I'm here? Oh. Come on, dude. Oh, that was too late. The fire is so annoying. There we go. Just realizing I made a good point? I don't think calling me a marshmallow with eyes is a good point. This weapon has such slow recovery. Yeah, I think we got a strat. Just let him run around with that buff for a while. For a bit. And then after like half a minute, we go in and then he insta-uses the attack that removes the buff. Oh yeah, keep using that attack. Yes. Stop using that attack. Okay, he should be getting ready to undo his buff. Right? Yes. Oh no, that's not the... That is the one that undoes his buff. We just forgot it had the ripple effect. I thought that was gonna kill us. Oh god, one more hit and we're dead. What the... Oh! Oh, I thought we could block the AoE. No. Oh, hey, it's the first Melina mode of the stream. I curse you? Oh. Hey, you're lucky Melina mode only lasts for 1 minute, okay? Melina mode only lasts for 1 minute. We're not gonna be seeing a lot of this phase. Oh. Hey, it's raining! Which means lightning damage is stronger. Joke's on you, I got 1.4k points? Doesn't Melina mode have like an hour-long cooldown or something? That's Frost? What did that hit me? What? Now he's hitting me through the block? Does it? Then I can't do shit. It is a joke redeem, so you have been warned. The reason we added Melina mode is because the person who suggested Melina mode didn't want it. Can't have any Mallows in this stream? I feel like all of my redeems use different color marshmallows. Except for maybe mustache mode. I don't think there's gonna be any mustache mode this stream. Oh, but we are gonna go Super Saiyan. So this is the guy with the super mode. Getting him down to half health is really easy. It's dealing with the new lightning attacks that's hard. Come on, big boy. What about that? I don't mind Super Saiyan. I like Super Saiyan. But the gnomes make it really hard to concentrate. Gnome and stupid make it really hard to focus. Which is the point. That's what they're gonna do. I nearly tried to jump dodge that one, which would have been catastrophe. Whew. I like no mode. No mode, one of the most well-received channel point redemptions we have. Come on, big man. Okay, he's out. I knew he was gonna shoot fire. He saw a seal, he's gonna shoot fire. Oh, the fucking recovery on the shield is infinity long. Okay, here we go again. Come on, big boy. We can't get in and attack in between his attacks. Oh, yeah. Just drop a nuke on his head, problem solved? If I had access to a nuke, the Elder Tree would be gone. We would not have that giant canopy in the skybox if I had access to nuclear weaponry. Oh. We're gonna give this guy like one more attempt, and then I'm gonna go to the hero's grave. Get some other armor. Wait, don't we have what we need to upgrade the shield more also? Because we upgraded it with Smithing Stone 3s, but we have Smithing Stone 4 access as well. I think? We might actually be able to upgrade this thing a bit more. Here we go, he's frozen. I was stunned, but the Ash of War ate the stun, so we didn't get the free hit. That's the bleed. He's down to half health. We should really be getting some more FP, because that shield crash is so good damage. The damage on it is so good. I hate that attack when he shoots the fire down. Bro, he's just spamming flames! It's like a Dragon Force song. We got 2 uses left of Shield Crash, though. Okay, that's the Omega Smash. Last shield crash? Let's make it worth it. Of course it shoots the fire. That was a dangerous heal. Oh, and that was a too early dodge. And that was a terrible heal. I still wish to see GNU. GNU is like pretty close to having the channel points for another GNU redeem. So we've been having some problems with the redeems. It might be that GNU doesn't work. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna fix it and then give her a free redeem. He's just spewing flames, spamming flames. It's like a Dragon Force song. I can quote that. I can add that quote after this. So Dragon Force is one word, okay? Never forget. It's my favorite band. I'm gonna spell it right. Sorry, mister. Don't call me mister. Oh. I'm more offended by you calling me mister than you misspelling the name of my favorite band. Listen, for that attack, you just find a safe place to stand. Mallow, I only listen to game music. I accidentally hit send too early? Ah, that's okay, that happens. Because phones suck? For all the goods phones have done, there are also a lot of things on them that are just bad. So we're never gonna get a bleed or frost proc if we're not aggro. We have to be aggressive to get those procs. And those procs are the majority of our DPS. Not actually, but source I want it to be true. Oh, that dodge, I think, was a bit too early, actually. He's frozen! Which means if we hit him 400 more times, he might bleed. We need to get a heal in. We need to get a heal. I like that you can kind of bait the fire by healing. Okay, do the Omega Swing. Okay, there we go. We got a bit of time before he buffs again. I think we spent too much time. He's... Yeah, that was a terrible attack. It was a terrible attack timing. I think we spent too much time away from him. Oh god, I'm attacking so badly. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get a bleed, but we might be able to get a freeze. Okay, I'm back. You didn't miss much. We're just still fighting this man's. That looks so cool. I know this is very basic, but red lightning looks cool as hell. So does the blue lightning. I like colored lightning. Imagine if that attack had been bleed and frost. There was no chance it was, but imagine. If this is frost, we win. It wasn't, but we still win. I missed. Oh, yes. Whew. That took like a bunch of attempts. Note to you, don't call Freshno a mister. She already knows. Oh, Dragon Claw Shield. Let's add this quote. Quote add. He's just spamming flames. It's like a Dragon Force song. Okay, did that work? Because we're using the new setup. That might not work. It worked! Yes, it worked. We got new quotes. Whew. Nice, okay. What if we kill every tree sentinel today? No, fuck, there's the underground tree sentinel. I'm not gonna be able to get to him. Shield bash. A bit overkill with 2 shields, but... No, hold on, it's... Ah, yeah. Shield bash instead of shield crash. I'm not gonna be using 2 shields, that's a bit too much. Underground Tree Sentinel? Yeah, there was one of those guys underground. Dune-wielding shield is my favorite shit in games. There was a guy I used to watch a lot back in the day, a streamer. He was playing Dark Souls 1 on PC. This was back in like 2013. And he did like viewer invasions where you played the game and you could invade him and you'd be on stream for a couple of seconds. There was one guy that invaded him that dual wielded Havel's Great Shields. And it was the funniest fight I've ever seen. Because he just couldn't hurt him. A lot of trees working as a sentinel. There's a lot of trees. What you should be thinking, what you should ask is, why do these trees need so many guardians? Why is there such a huge market for tree guardians? Why is that such a required resource? Good thinking? Oh, he ran around. Yo, you do like no damage in comparison to the last guy. Okay, he's frozen. That's not the shield's slam, that's just the shield hit. He missed! There we go, that wasn't too bad. There's one, no, there's two more tree sentinels actually. There's the tree sentinel right before the Malekith boss, and there's the tree sentinel in the underground. There's actually two more of them. I'm gonna go here. Gonna do this dungeon, which fastest would probably be from here. Yeah, gonna get some new armor. The ultimate defense is just to straight up become invincible. In Dark Souls 2, there is a shield that I forget the name of. I think it's called like the Door Great Shield, or the Gate Great Shield. And what it is just a door made of metal. You have half of it in one hand, half of it in the other. And when you block, I think you are completely, like, they don't block 100% magic. They block 100% physical, of course. Actually, take a look at this. This blocks 90% physical, 50% lightning. That's not too much. But yeah, that door shield in Dark Souls 2, you could invade someone, find like a doorway they needed to get into, and just block it. And they just couldn't progress unless they kill you, which is gonna take a long time. And you didn't need to move, so you could just go maximum defense. Like, be overburdened. The frost effect is spell of the character? No, it's on the weapon. You see in the bottom, passive effects, frost buildup, and blood loss buildup. It has blood loss as the... Oh, he got insta-frozen. It has blood loss by default because of the spikes, but the frost we put on it. We can also give it like fire or poison or whatever. There's actually a shield only build where you put poison on this thing, because that gives it arcane scaling. And arcane scaling also boosts how fast you get bleed, but it's overall lower DPS than using frost. Frost is still more DPS because you get bleed frost and frost procs, and frost deals makes it so they take more damage. If I remember correctly, when they get frozen, they lose all their stamina. Their stamina regen... Why can't... Oh, I can't lock on because of the message. The stamina regen is... I nearly died. The stamina regen is lowered, and they lose health, of course, and they take more damage while they are frozen. So many parameters for whatever effect. Yep. Oh my god, we got so close to dying again. You die instantly if that bar fills up. That's instant death. There you go. Salamander's dead. Just give it everything? You can't give it everything. You can only give it one thing. It has bleed, but you can give it one more thing. Fire, lightning, holy, frost. Oh, you just want to drop down. It wasn't a specific place you wanted to drop. Make it? I'll try, dude. I'll try. Right now, we can only give it frost or magic. And if you give it frost, it also gets magic. If you see there, attack power, it says magic plus 103 plus 3. That means it already does magic damage. That had to hurt. Extremely painful. It was actually extremely painful. I just wish this shield counted as blocking while you did an attack. It doesn't, that makes it way weaker. But yeah, these chariots are gonna kill us in one hit if they hit. So now we gotta juggle them. This is one of the more annoying chariot sections in the game. Yeah, are you gonna go all the way down? Far? Do a little juggle. There's the thing, you get down here, you think you're free? Nah, there's another chariot. And then you have to very carefully fall down and land on the right thing. And I missed. The shield can survive normally with all that stats, to be honest. Those stats aren't that good though. The shield is not a powerful weapon. Wait, aren't you gonna stream in like 9 minutes? Shouldn't you like be prepping your stream? Yes! I have also done that before. Been in like someone else's stream until there's like 2 minutes until I go live. It's fun. Okay, we can just run straight down here. I'm ready? Hell yeah. Oh. I'm not sure if Boba is gonna be in chat for the egg drawing, because she is at work right now. I'm just waiting for the... Are you gonna redeem GNU and then leave? Because that's a boss move. Okay. Oh, that's great. Yes, that's gonna give us a lot of time, actually. Is it gonna give us enough? Whew! Okay, that's the dangerous part. Boba mentioned to me about it, but she's happy that today we'll make it. Nice. Okay. Then we don't want to go all the way down. I get to see GNU. I probably won't regret my life. Wait, Roomba Cat, what's wrong? Why are you sad? What's happening? $9,800. Oh my god, you're so close to the GNU redemption. That is scary. Was there an item here? No. That is scarily close to getting GNU. I slammed my finger into the door and now it's bleeding? No! No finger pain. Oh. You put a band-aid on it, right? Like you got it band-aided up. And I pulled out a door piece. Oh god, no! That sounds awful. Wait, what? This is just the way back? Bro, there ain't no way I'm going here. I'm not doing that fall again. Have one of your brethren. So this thing does have some pretty good cat emotes, I'm not gonna lie. I hope your finger gets better. That sounds awful. Okay, and then it's here. I wanna drop down. Oh no! Oh, I thought we were gonna slide off. Whew. Okay. Just need to be careful. Every Dark Souls game has at least one part where you walk along a precarious edge. Oh, Mr. Skeleton, how you doing today? You want to go downstairs? I can help you get downstairs. There you go. Let's send you downstairs. Let's get you downstairs. There he goes. Oh, Mr. Skeleton always want to get down. The people I watched do. I mean, okay, fair enough. By the way, the twerk emote is still being approved. It's like the emote that has taken the longest to get approved. Probably because it's called Fresh No Butt. But it will get approved eventually. Okay, what the how the fuck do you want to do this one? This is the one where you want to go up, right? Yas! Watch this. I'm just happy that they accept me all my emotes. Yeah. I forgot about the wait, it wasn't destroyed? I thought that broke the chariot. Oh, well, that broke some chariots. Hitting that pillar destroyed some of the chariots, which is gonna make this easier. I think it destroyed the chariot we wanted it to destroy. Huggies for everyone? Yeah! Send the hugs. I remember the first time you came here, Roomba Cat, you were also sending a lot of hugs. That's nice. Okay, yeah, no, that chariot is still here. You can see it's being summoned by that statue. But you can destroy them. They can be broken. I think you can destroy every chariot in this game, actually. I remember that too. Yeah, it was nice. It was a pleasant surprise. But I think we have... Why is it? Oh, yes! There we go. The two of them... Yeah, okay. That's how you do it. And then you get the Tree Sentinel armor. Yes, you're gonna make him collide. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I'm not gonna help you get downstairs. But I am gonna help you get down under. As in hell, not as in Australia. Okay, let's put on this new equipment. This is the armor I was using for most of my first run through this game. Oh, and we are extremely heavy. There we go. We're gonna need to find some of the rings that give us more carrier weight. Oh my god, since we're doing a shield build, we can actually get the arsenal charm super easy. My pronouns are she, her, by the way. I was rude for me to ask for yours. Oh, thank you for the info. I don't think that was rude, Roomba Cat. Like, we all make mistakes like that. But it's nice to know. I have a bad habit of just calling everyone dude and bro and stuff like that. Do let me know if you would like me to call you something else. But I am warning you, I will probably mess up. Oh, fuck no, it's this fight. Oh, I hate this one. No. This fight is awful. The fucking dual tree sentinels? No. No, I don't want this. The worst part also is if you make both of them go hyper mode at the same time. Because when these guys get to half health, they start throwing spells. And we don't want both of them to do that at the same time. I don't care what you call me as long as it's not something dumb. I'm gonna call you Richard. I love having infinity recovery time on my weapons. Well, apparently not new today. I need to leave. Have fun with the stream. Yeah. Unless something absolutely terrible happens, we're also gonna raid you after this stream is over. And this stream probably won't last too much longer, actually. This was never supposed to be a really long stream. Oh my god. Wait, what the hell am I doing? I'm being a fool! We actually poise broke him out of the attack. I did not know we could do that. I did not know we could do that. Okay, this is the guy with the least health, so we're gonna be focusing our efforts on him. Oh god, and then they both attack at the same time. They did a nerf to multiple enemy boss fights. Where they made it so that the one of them that is not the quote-unquote active attacker is less aggressive. Oh, his stamina broke me. That doesn't matter too much for these. Wait, did he regain health? Oh no, we just damaged the other one. Okay. We just damaged the other one. For a second there I panicked and thought that these guys had some kind of health regen. Whew. Let's get a couple more tries. Actually, we should just probably go and upgrade the shield. Which one are you? You're the first one to attack. Yeah. We can't do guard counters. We can't do guard counters because he attacks too fast. Yeah, no, he has stun locked us. He got us in the stun and he didn't let us go. Okay. Is there a quick boss? Remember, in a battle, drugs are your greatest weapon. I haven't used drugs on stream since we played Stalker. And that was in-game drugs. That was not real life. We used them in-game. The hardest thing I've used in real life while streaming is throat medicine. What do you mean? Drug? No, like in the video game Stalker. More specifically, Stalker Call of Pripyat. We used a lot of drugs while playing that game. Like, in-game. There's, like, stuff in-game that gives you more carry weight and stuff. We weren't actually, like, doing drugs while playing the game. Okay, there should be a boss fight we can go do. Wait, hold on. Do I have any... How much is this? How much does that buy? How expensive are they? Also, let's just make sure that we actually need smithing stones for. We should have used the leftover souls from the tree sentinel on this, actually. Hello. Oh, we're still on smithing stone tree. Oh my god. Yeah, we can upgrade this a lot. Okay, there has to be a boss that we skipped. Yeah, about that. They're dungeon bosses, but they give so few souls. They give so few souls. Same with the open world bosses. I'm not fighting Mr. Omega Khalid shield only today. That is... the dragon soldier. We can go fight the dragon soldier. Apparently Dead Cells is getting a Castlevania crossover. Dead Cells has been getting a lot of crossovers, hasn't it? I feel like Dead Cells is the kind of game that has like crossovers with everything, and that's not a bad thing. Bad Freshno, no drugs for you? I mean, the hardest drug I use is caffeine, which I don't use anymore, actually, so... I don't mind no drugs. This conversation is going in a weird direction. I've never used any kinds of drugs or narcotics. Though if you want to get technical, sugar and caffeine are technically narcotics. Or, not narcotics, but, there's a correct phrasing on it. What is it called? The only drugs I've used is just straight up basic sugar and coffee. I meant in-game. There are no drugs in this game, thank God. There are drugs in Monster Hunter, but it's been a while since we streamed Monster Hunter. Don't take my drugs away in Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, he needs them. His weapon class kind of needs them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Dragonkin Soldier. I'll take them? No! How is it gonna deal big damage now? Oh shit, he's got a gun! It's a cat with a gun. The Roomba cat also has a gun. Confiscate? It's a powerful ability. Hello, Dragonkin Soldier. I don't think this guy is immune to anything. Actually, I think I'm pretty sure he's immune to the insta-death stuff. But that's just because all bosses are. Oh god, he has such long range. His arms are so long. Yeah, let's smack this boy. We're gonna fucking annihilate his calves. I think we got him in a loop. Yeah, we had him in a loop there. He couldn't do anything. Is that screaming Paimon? Oh my, oh, I shouldn't be reading chat. Yeah, no, I should not have been reading chat. That was a bad idea. Oh god, they got two guns. There's an anime lady and a cat having a gunfight in my chat. Paimon screaming in the background. War cry? Paimon does seem like the kind of character to have a war cry, I'm not gonna lie. That's Paimon's war face. Okay, Dragonkin Soldier, let's do this. Let's see if we can get in the same loop as last time. We are demolishing this dude's ties. Oh, that's gonna be good. Yes. Okay, we should do some stamina management. You can't steal my drugs if I take them all at once? I don't think having your drugs stolen is gonna be your biggest worry if you take them all at once. Please? No, you! Oh! We stunned him, bleed, and frost at the same time, and I can't move. That was huge! That was like more than half of his health bar. It was like the proportionality of the damage he does to us. Except he only needs one hit. Like every other cat on this planet, I want violence, pretty please. How are you gonna say no to that face? Look at that, she's even doing the uwu talk. Are you gonna say no to that? Oh god, I thought we could block that. I was so sure we had that fight in the bag, I got overconfident. I really thought we could block that attack. Pretty please? I think peace is the solution here. But that doesn't really solve the drug issue. So I don't think pulling guns on each other is the way you guys overcome your differences. I give huggies if please? How are you gonna say no to that sadistic? How are you gonna look at that and say no? Because I am sadistic and I definitely need that sadistic son of a gun. I mean, his name is sadistic. Let's not forget that's literally his name. I need no hugs for I have cats? Don't you hug the cats? Isn't that like part of the deal that you hug the cats? Okay, come on, get in the loop, get stuck in. Dig into this gigantic dragon tie. Don't quote that. Can we do a fully charged? Oh my god, we smacked his ass. I thought he got stunned. What? Oh my god. I'm gonna quad. No! Sadistic, don't make Roomba cry. No! Sadistic, don't make Roomba cry. Look at that. This little anime girl is crying her eyes out. I don't? You don't? Oh, you don't want peace. think you're gonna enjoy your drugs a lot more if you're not being shot at. Okay, as we could see earlier, getting the frost proc is omega damage. You just gotta get into position. It's easier said than done. I'll give you back your drugs. Roomba is like doing everything in her power to give this a peaceful resolution. And Sadistic just wants to fight and do drugs. I already took them all. I don't feel good. Yeah, I think you're gonna die. You were so concerned about having your drugs taken from you. You took them all and now you're gonna die. She's gonna give the Dorito. Yo, that's a default emote. You have any idea how powerful you'll be if you have a default emote? Oh god, that charge was terribly timed. What if we try hitting the other leg for a bit? Part of the problem with the shield is that you have no verticality in your attacks. Like, most other weapons have at least some degree of verticality to them. Oh, we've never been able to dodge that. The shield just does not. You will not attack up with this thing. If something is above you, you're not hitting it. Yo, and sugar! Doritos and sugar? Sweet Doritos? I like salty better. I mean, I also prefer salty Doritos to sweet Doritos. But come on, dude! You're gonna say no to 2 default emotes? Game Catharsis, Eric, hello, welcome in. We are trying to grab some souls from this guy. We just beat Draconic Tree Sentinel outside the capital. It took like 15 attempts. Working, lurking? Ah, okay. There's not too much left in this stream. Oh. But we are gonna raid you when the stream is done. So even though I might go offline, there's still gonna be some content going on. Why do you have one of my own as a hostage? Sadistic. Her name is Roomba Cat. Of course she's gonna have some cats around. Not hostage, it's my friend. I want to ask you how you're doing, Eric, but you said lurking. So I'm gonna chill with it. The chain thing on his waist has a hitbox that we can't move through, but it does not have a damage hitbox. So it blocks our movement, but we can't actually hit it to damage him. You're so handicapped by not being able to attack up. Oh god, no! I told him to all fall back when you want to take out supplies? The situation is getting really complicated. First, you guys are just gonna shoot each other over some drugs. Now this? Oh god, I wasn't looking at the screen, I was looking at chat. Oh shit, we're out of heals. Does he have a couple invincibility frames while jumping off the horse? And we have to use that if we want to win this. Thought I was gonna do the move where he rips his hand out of the ground. This is the one. That's like what Yujiro does when he fights Baki. At the end of Baki. Well, not the end. The manga's still going. Fuck. Ah. Some of you may die, but that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make? What the hell is happening? You're making me very sad? Don't make Roomba Cat cry! She's a nice, tall, basketball-playing lady. Don't make her cry. I am evil? To be fair, your name is sadistic. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but like your name is literally sadistic. I'm gonna be real, that's a name that's easy to judge. Oh god. If we can just get in the loop. I think it's easier to do a charge attack on Disney. Come on. We gotta be close to getting that. Oh god, he has killed us! Oh, I do, you know why I chose that name? You as one of mine and one of our greatest enemies, you are fine. I want peace because lonely? No, no lonely! No! This chat got like sad mode all of a sudden. We're fighting the moose, by the way. Make them do a gladiator battle or something? Bro, chat chose violence today. I mean, Roomba Cat did not choose violence. Roomba Cat is trying very hard to convince people to not choose violence. But damn. This is an aggressive chat. That was so nice earlier. Now it's all drugs, fighting, and war. Hostage situations and all that. We're gonna go fight the moose. Because, I hate the shield. I hate shield only. This might actually be more difficult than bow only, which I did not want to believe could be true. We're still gonna beat the game, but damn, I thought this was gonna be a lot easier. I don't want violence, just try to take your drugs because drugs bad. No, I did? Wait, what did you do? It's getting kind of hard to follow this saga of violence. It's getting complicated. There's a lot of layers to this story. Okay, that's 3. There's always one I forget to do. Also, the moose is usually super easy, so I don't think this fight is going to be too hard. But I feel I say that for every fight, and then we just get annihilated anyway. Let's grab this one. I choose violence. Oh yeah, next stream. Since we're getting kind of close to the end of this one, next stream is Saturday at noon. It's the regular schedule. There's been a lot of pauses in the schedule. I got a lot of real life stuff I have to take care of because I'm moving. But oh god. Oh god, no. Oh no. There we go. There's a lot of real life stuff I have to take care of since I'm moving, so that's kind of gotten in the way of the schedule. And also this weekend I just got really bad insomnia and couldn't sleep. But for the foreseeable future, we should be on schedule. Sooner or later, this conversation will be as deep as Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I consider myself lucky in that I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Quest, no help, I no want violence. I don't think there's gonna be violence. It seems like there's been a lull in the violence. I think there's one more after this. I think Pew Pew Freshnel? Well, first of all, I'm a ghost. I'm not sure what you expected the bullets to do to a ghost. Second of all, how does a cat shoot a gun without opposable thumbs? How does it hold the gun and shoot it accurately without thumbs? Oh, there we go. I don't want violence in my chat. No. Wait, did we? Did we get the message? I wasn't paying attention. Did we get the message about the ancient power being unlocked, resonating, whatever it is? I don't think we did, but I wasn't really paying attention. I've done this so many times, and yet I still always miss one. Don't ask. You know, fair enough, I won't. We're missing one. We are missing one. One fire. I think it might be over in this area. I mean, this is the jumping puzzle, but no, that one's lit. I'm missing one. One in the middle is lit. I don't think we missed one on the left. I think it's on the right. Because that one is... There's not one up here. Oh, I think there is. I think there is one in the same room as the flower, actually. I think that's the one we missed. Grab it, and then we can go fight my second favorite boss in this game. The only reason it's my second favorite is because there's just a straight up copy of the boss later in the game that's better. No, it was not in here. Where the hell is the last one? Oh, I think it's in the back, right? You go in the back and you go up the hill. I gotta go, so I guess the other cat gets her piece. Hell yeah. Peace wins. Yay. Roomba cat gets her piece. Let's go. Peas win. We realize that's more important. We're only missing one, right? Don't tell me we're missing two. Oh, it was 8. I thought it was 6. Yeah, I think it's up here. I do believe there's one up here. It's next to a shield. There's like a shield that has the Albanian flag on it. I know it's not like actually the Albanian flag, but that's what it reminds me of. The heater shield. The inverted eagle kite shield. Is that what it's called? Inverted hawk heater shield. Yeah. No? Wait, this isn't where it is? Something incredible ahead? This wall is not fake. Yeah, that's a real wall. But I'll be back. Oh, that's where you want to go up. Those emotes are really good, Roomba. Those are some really good emotes. I gotta check which channel has those. They're really good at conveying, like, the sad/concerned emotion. This isn't where it is? Where the hell is it? It's not next to the crab, right? No, they're not back here. Where the hell is the last fire? Where are we? Oh. It's been a long time since we've had this much ooh-woo talk in chat. Usually this chat is very anti-anime. But today it seems we're a bit extra ooh-woo. That one is lit. That one is lit. Ones over there are lit. It wouldn't be all the way in the... There's not one further back than the one we grabbed, right? Oh shit, that's enough to kill? Oh, I thought we could tank a couple of them. Ooh, ooh, gnu. How do we get 6 souls? How the hell did we have 6 souls? I'm guessing something random died. Don't tell me there is one up here. You a big fan of anime, Roomba? You're doing a lot of uwu talk. Leads me to believe you're a big fan of anime. Many uwu. Multiple uwus. Oh, the fucking there it is. How didn't I see that one? You love anime? What's your favorite anime? What kind of anime do you like? I'm not a big fan of anime. I watch like one anime a year. But I do read a lot of manga. Read a lot of manga. And considering I'm moving to Japan in a month, probably gonna get more acquainted with anime over there. Kokoro no basket. Heart basket. Okoruko no basket. Fruit basket. It does a kokoro basket. Koruko basket. That's fruit basket, right? That's the girl that can see like the... No? Okay, I have no idea what that is. Koruko. Koru. Koruko no basket. Okay, it's Koruko's basket. Who's Koruko? I'm assuming Koruko is a woman's name. Ends with ko. Basketball anime. What the hell? Okay, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know anything about sports anime. The closest thing I got to sports anime was one of my exes showed me the abridged version of Free. And I thought it was very mid. It was the closest I've gotten to sports anime. Basketball anime. Ugh. Wesno. Oh. Okay, let's fight this beautiful creature. There it is. I love this boss. This is such good atmosphere. I love you? Yeah, be careful. Yo. Don't say that like that. Those are some big words. You can't just say that. Like, as if it means nothing. Those words hold a lot of power, okay? You gotta be careful about using them. Oh, we're gonna have a hard time hitting this one. Those legs are super skinny. I say it to everyone. If you say it to everyone, does it mean anything though? That's the kind of thing that has more meaning the fewer people you say it to. Oh. I don't mind it. Oh. I don't mind it though. I fucking love this boss. It looks so cool. The music is fantastic. Love it, it's great. Oh god, no. But it is hard to hit because we have no verticality. Everyone who I like or consider my friend. I'm glad to be on that list. Like, no mistake, I appreciate it. But right now, I gotta put my brain power towards fighting this undead ancient moose of beautiful nature. Oh god. It's also fighting me at the same time, so. We do a lot of damage when we hit it, though. Thankfully, this is not the version of this boss that heals. Moose scary? I mean, I am Norwegian, so I've like seen moose like at least once a month my entire life. They're not scary. They're not really dangerous. Just gotta make sure you don't get between a moose cow and her calves. But they are fucking huge. They're gigantic. I've seen some too. Moose are cool. I love moose. Oh god. Oh god. My parents have this cabin way up in the mountain and there's a lot of moose up there. Also a lot of bear, but we've never seen one. Like, we know there are bears in the area. Not like dangerous bears, like bears that are people shy. I don't think no one has ever been killed by a bear in that area. But there are bears in the area, but we've never seen them because they're too scared of people. They very scary. What do you think is scary about the moose? What is it about the moose that scares you? Also, do you mean this moose in particular? Or just moose in general? Moose meese. Big. They are huge. Yes. This moose. Oh, okay. Well, how about, yo, take a listen to the music. It's fucking beautiful. This is my favorite boss fight in this game. And it is simply because of the... Oh. It's because of the atmosphere. Music go brrr. This is kind of like anime music though, right? This is like K-pop, right?
That's a joke.
I would listen to K-pop, but I like calling things that are obviously not K-pop as K-pop. No? You're a big fan of K-pop. I don't listen to K-pop? Okay. That answers my question. I don't listen to pop pretty much at all. I listen to some power pop. But pop is one of my least listened to genres. So I don't really know too much about it. There we go. Remember that we actually did this just to get souls. That's a good amount of souls. I listen to sad music. Oh, that's like pretty much the opposite of what I do. I listen to extremely happy music. I listen to feel-good power metal. Dude, that's a whole new level of optimism. Okay, we need 3 smithing stone trees. I don't really listen to sad music. The walk. I don't know what that means. I never learned how to read Uwu speak. Oh no, give ball bearing. Purchase. True. You're probably gonna need to purchase some level 4s also. How many of them do we have? Only 1. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 6. I think. How many of you can we buy? 12. So we have 1, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm just buying 8, and we'll take it from there. That or rock. Ah. Okay, I like rock music. I'm a big fan of classic rock. Like pretty much the only music that both me and my dad listen to is like Pink Floyd. I fucking love Pink Floyd. Oh fuck, I forgot we needed souls to upgrade the thing itself. This is not gonna be enough. Oh shit, it actually is! It's enough for 1 level. Green Day! Yo, do you have the time to listen to me whine? About nothing and everything. All at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, there's no doubt about it. Oh, I love Green Day. Boulevard of Broken Dreams was my favorite song for like 8 years. Okay, that's not true. It was my favorite song for like 8 months. Oh, I don't like Holiday. No. Oh, I don't like Holiday. Holiday is one of the Green Day songs, of the popular Green Day songs, that I like the least, unfortunately. Oh, 21 Guns is absolutely fantastic. I listened to that song so much during my first year of high school. 21 Guns is great. Actually, my favorite Green Day song is either Basket Case, just because of the opening and like the energy to it, or the 21 Guns from the musical. The musical version of 21 Guns, which is acoustic for the most part, is so fucking good. It's a great song. What other good Green Day songs are there? There's a lot of Green Day songs that are really good, but I can't recall them. I don't remember them at the moment. I can't really remember any Green Day songs other than the ones we've talked about. Ooh, woo. Oh. What was I gonna say? What was the... Oh, how do you feel about My Chemical Romance? I love My Chemical Romance. Huge fan of the Black Parade album. I mean, Welcome to the Black Parade is one of my favorite songs of all time. That is a fantastic modern rock. So, modern when the song is over 10 years old, kind of a moot point, but you know what I mean. Okay, come on, big boy. We're gonna have some NPC infighting. Absolutely adore Welcome to the Black Parade. So that is just My Chemical Romance song I like the most by an insanely huge margin. I think the second favorite My Chemical Romance song is Teenagers. But You're Dead is also high up on the list. Isn't it called Goodbye? Also one of the songs? Still Breathing? I don't remember that one. I don't remember Still Breathing. But when it comes to like bands, there's like 3 bands where I listen to all their songs. Other than that, I only listen to like 1 song per band. And that's enough for me. Let's see if we can get a charge on the big dog. Ah! Oh god! Oh, he poist broke the dog. I thought he poist broke me. These guys don't repose the dogs when they stun them, which makes them do way less damage over time. I was way too early on the guard counter. I tried to counter before he even did the attack. He was not the one I wanted to charge, but too slow to charge the dog. There we go, with the frost. Oh. This is one of the best places to farm souls in the early game. He hit me out of the charge, bro. That could have killed the dog. Oh, this one is dead. The poise broke the soul. Oh god, no. Oh, this is getting hacked. The Offspring. Oh yes, Offspring is fantastic. You're gonna go far, kid. Is it really good? The kids aren't alright. They're amazing. REM? I only really listen to End of the World as We Know It. That's the only REM song I listen to. Queen? Big fan of what is it called? Under Pressure. Easily my favorite Queen song, Under Pressure. Because David Bowie is on it. But other than that, what is it called? All I Want? I Want It Now? What's the Queen song called? I Want It All is what it's called. That's what it's called. Fantastic song. Alice Cooper, Poison. Absolutely fantastic track. Poison is so fucking good. Amazing song. Bon Jovi, oh, I love... Bon Jovi has a ton of great songs, but my favorite is Wanted Dead or Alive. The way they go into the guitar solo, that it's like the acoustic, and then there's the... So fucking good. Of course, Living on a Prayer, You Can Love a Bad Name, all fantastic songs. Losing My Religion, best? I don't like that song. It's not my style of music, that one, unfortunately. Crazy Train? Crazy Train is good. That's the only Ozzy Osbourne song I listen to, except for Paranoid. Seven Nation Army, yes, the White Stripes. Fantastic song. One of the first songs I learned to play on guitar. Very simple song, but still really good. It's My Life is also a really good Bon Jovi song. But I still think Wanted Dead or Alive is better, simply because of the way they go into the solo on that song. It's so good. It's so unbelievably good. Okay. That's 2,800 souls. Unless we picked something up, which I don't think we did. No, we did not. If we only need 2008, we can probably get a good deal of that just from the pumpkin head. Wouldn't surprise me if this guy dropped like 5k. And then we have the shield at its highest level we can get for now. Oh no, we can upgrade it a little bit more actually. This is gonna up our DPS by a lot. Whew. Those are some good bands though. That's a great selection. That's a great selection of bands. I normally listen to... What was it gonna be? Like half of the music when I listen to music, 50% of the music I listen to, like per song, on a per song basis, is power metal. And the rest is just a mix of every other genre. Sam Smith song, old songs, James Arthur Lewis, Capaldi, Joji and stuff. I don't know a single one of those people. I don't know a single one of the people you mentioned. Hold on, Sam Smith I've heard about. There's probably a Sam Smith song I like, but I just can't remember it at the moment. Old songs. I mean, I also listen to a bunch of old music, but how old are we talking about? James Arthur Lewis? James Arthur Lewis Capaldi? Joji. Joji, that's Filthy Frank, right? That's Francis of the Filth you're talking about, right? I haven't really listened to his music, it's not my style. Shame Covenue? Callum Scott? Yeah, I don't know who these people are. I don't recognize the names. Not saying their music is bad, I just legit don't know who they are. I don't know who these people be. We never picked this up? Oh my god. Shame Corner. Oh, you went to the... You don't have anything to be ashamed of. I go to Shame Corner? Wait, why would I go to the Shame Corner? What did I do to deserve the Shame Corner? Was it because I don't know the names of some musical acts? What? I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to send me to the Shame Corner just because I don't know the name of a couple musicians. No, I meant go? I'm not gonna go to the Shame Corner. Listen, if you said like, oh, I love Elvis Presley, and I was like, who's Elvis Presley? Then I could agree to the Shame Corner. If you said, oh, I love Queen, I was like, who the fuck is Queen? Yeah, I'm gonna put myself in the Shame Corner. But for those bands, no. Oh, no. I like a kick. It's a... By Avicii. Oh, Avicii has some good songs. I like, what is it called? Hey Brother is good. And then also the... Oh, what's it called? The Feeling My Way Through the Darkness, Guided by a Beating Heart. I don't know when this journey will end, but I know where to start. Wake Me Up When It's All Over. Wake Me Up. That's a really good Avicii song. I also like Swedish House Mafia. Yo! On a hill across a blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how my dad said, don't you worry, child. That's a great song. That's a fantastic song. They played that song a lot at parties I went to when I was in high school. Really popular Swedish House Mafia in that era. No Expectations. Hello, welcome in. You also interested in the music talk? The acoustic version is better than the normal one? Of which song? Of the Don't You Worry, Child? I don't think I've heard the acoustic version of that one. Freshno, try singing? Which song? Name a song. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Hold on, my voice is pretty bad today. I mean, I did drink... You might hear this. I did drink a liter of milk, like half an hour ago. So do excuse me if my voice is a little off. Was hoping it'd go off when you killed? Oh, no. You don't get that pleasure. Living on a prayer. Bow wow, bow bow, bow wow. What's the first line? Gina works the diner all day. Working for her man, she brings home her pay for love. For love. You gotta hold on to what you got. It doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. We got each other. The thing is, when I sing, I'm super low. I forget if I'm a bass or a baritone, but I sing super low notes. That's my natural register. I can't hit that after just drinking milk. Way off beat? You asked me to sing, you didn't ask me to sing on beat. Got it. Off key, definitely. I'm not pitch perfect. If you asked me to hit the right key, no, that's not happening. For love, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I can't flex the bottom part of my... I can't flex the part I want to flex. I've done a lot of singing on stream earlier. When we played Stalker Clear Sky, we did a fuck ton of singing. So if you'd like to hear me sing, you should go and watch the Clear Sky streams. Sounded good to me, a tone-deaf person. I've been playing in music bands since I was 16. I can't do it. I just can't do it right now. I love you? You just don't expect me to say it back. This is a... Wait, what is this item? It was the soul item, yes! Yes. We only needed like 5... Oh, wait, hold on. That statue guy up there drops a lot of souls, if I remember correctly. I meant I'm tone deaf, so I'd have no idea anyway. That's what I figured you meant. Oh, there's a very... I did look it up. There's only like 1% of people that are actually tone deaf. Most people that think they are tone deaf think so because they can't sing. Being unable to sing doesn't mean that you're tone deaf. That just means you haven't, you know, practiced singing. That's 3k souls. Oh yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Oh shit, we gotta lose aggro. Being tone deaf and being unable to sing are two very different things. Come on, lose aggro. Lose aggro. You can hear I'm spamming select. Maybe if we kill these guys. Just don't aggro the man inside. Yes! Now we can upgrade the shield. Let's pop the souls. We got a 7 and a 10. This is gonna be a lot. With that being said, my main instrument is the guitar. Buy 2 more +4s. And I think that's all we're gonna be able to do with the amount of souls we have now. Which is gonna get us to +14. That is pretty good. That is not bad. Remember that we started the stream with this thing at +1. So, it's not at +1, so that's gonna be 13 upgrades. That is pretty good. That is gonna be a pretty huge increase in damage in comparison to where we were when we started off today. Oh, it's Smithing Stone. Yeah, it's Smithing Stone 5 we need. I just wasted souls. It doesn't matter too much. We got 2 Smithing Stone 5s. We're gonna find a lot more of those. Oh. Big freaking stretch, dude. Whew. Okay, let's see. How do we do this now? Hold on. There we go. Listen, we've been live for 4 hours. That's gonna be enough for today. I haven't streamed for a week. But it's gonna have to be it for today. We're gonna raid you. She is drawing an egg. She's drawing the egg that's gonna represent Boba. Wait, I can wait a couple of seconds. I can give you a couple of seconds. Next stream is Saturday. Noon. So 2 days from now. 2 days minus 4 hours from now. 44 hours from now is the next stream. More Elden Ring. Unless something happens, okay? This run is finally taking off. We're gonna fight some hard people. Thanks for the hugs, Runa. You've been really nice today. I appreciate that. Anyway, go be nice to you. Be nice. That's the raid message. Be nice. You just gotta wait a few seconds.